We might be back. Well, everything seems to be in order, so. Why am I hanging twice? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. I'm still doing the required and the necessary steps to set up the stream. Now, guys, let me know if the audio is to your liking. Let me see if yeah, this should be okay, right? Like if I turn this, yeah. This should be nice, right? I'm seeing a couple of hundreds in the chat. I'm going to reply with some hearts of my own. And thank you so much for that, my G. Wherever you are, wherever you may be. Now, it's Jason. Let's go, baby. Good morning to the one and the only, the most beautiful Jason of them all, baby. What is crack-a-lackin', my man? And he says, hello, Mr. Skits. Good morning to you, my G. Jason. How are you doing on this beautiful and very gloomy Saturday morning on my end? Because if I were to get a camera and point it at the sky, it is indeed very, very gray. But just because we have the legendary Jason and the legendary Slate as well, baby, let's go in the bazillion, baby. Woo! Skits, you handsome mofo, you're back. Let's go, baby. And Doobs is also in here waving. I'll wave back to Doobie. Oh, yeah, baby. Sunny here in the UK. That's amazing. My G's. To Jason, Slate, and Doobie, welcome back to one of the most amazing YouTube channels in the history of YouTube. You know who it is. My name is Skits, and hopefully you guys are having a beautiful day, baby. Boy, oh boy, am I glad to be back. And let me tell you guys something. Let me make a very brief disclaimer. The internet might go up and down. We ran a test yesterday that lasted for 1 hour, boys. But, you know, the executive decision was made not only by me, but by members of the community as well. And it was agreed upon that, you know, regardless of the quality, and, you know, the quality's not that bad. But regardless of the quality, we're going to stream. And henceforth, we're here. We woke up a bit early. We're going to be making some GP. Because prayer is not going to fund itself. Level 99 prayer, that is. So we're just going to be chilling, you know, doing what I know how to do best. Antelope farming. And Jason says, how's the internet now, brother? And how was the holiday? Well, let's start bit by bit, my G. Now, the internet, the first part of that, man, you know, it could be better. It could be perfect. Considering we have 900 megabytes down and up, the internet should be spick and span. But it's not, so I don't even know what to tell you, bro. And the holiday. Now, the holiday, I'm going to have to grade it impeccable out of impeccable. The only inconvenience that I had during the holiday, was again my own doing. I am stupid, and stupid is what stupid does, and unfortunately, man, let me turn the music a little bit down. Guys, let me know if the audio is okay as well, both the music and the microphone. The first day that we got there, I forgot to wear, sun lotion or anti-sun cream in very specific parts of my body. And audio is good. Thank you, my G. I love you, bro. That's all we needed to hear. So, yeah, I forgot to wear sunscreen in very specific parts of my body, mainly my shoulder area. And boy, oh boy, like after the first day, several parts of my back and even in like my armpit, bruh, some very weird areas, they were incredibly sunburnt. So I had to, kind of play defense from the sun for the entire vacation or the entire holiday. But that was it. The hotel where we stayed at was amazing. The food that we ate was amazing. I had a bunch of alcoholic cocktails without alcohol. Like, let's say you asked for like a virgin Bloody Mary or a virgin Pina Colada. Pretty much any cocktail that you could imagine without alcohol, I had a taste of. They were absolutely amazing. I drank like, I don't know, man. I probably had like 2 or 3 Bloody Mary virgins or virgin Bloody Marys every single day. And again, the quality of the food that we had over the stay at the island was just magnificent, man. Absolutely insane. And, I got to spend a lot of time with my wife. And I got to spend a lot of time with my mom and one of my aunts. So it was Skits and 3 ladies. Mama Skits, Mrs. Skits, and Aunt Skits, and myself. And it was very easygoing. It was very lax. We went to a bunch of beaches, went to a bunch of restaurants. We also stayed a lot during the hotel. And yeah, I was the only man. It says Jason. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you'd think you'd go insane traveling with so many women and spending time with so many women, but I had a blast. And well, considering the caliber of the women that I was with, one was my mom, the other one was my wife, and the other one was a very, very adored and loved aunt of mine that I have a great relationship with. So, for me, it was spectacular. Maybe at some points I did miss like having a homie, a masculine figure around, but again, all in all, the trip was incredible, man. And definitely a lot of batteries were recharged for sure. So it was very, very nice. Very, very nice, my man. And yeah, I mean that's what I could definitely say, generally speaking. And it was sunny, the weather was nice, food was nice, hotel was nice, and I played a lot of RUNESCAPE. Let me tell you too. I took both cell phones and I just went to town, bro. I just went to town on that XP. I recorded a few videos and a lot of, short form content. And the short form content has been going insane as well. Like, absolutely insane, bro. I have like a few videos that, like, one already broke 5,000 views. One had 5,000 views, but YouTube decided to cut it and nerf it down. But hey, man, I am not complaining whatsoever. And great to hear you both had a good time. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. And hit the XP, yeah, bro. We cannot be not gaining EXP once we are this committed to the game, bro. And you know, Manny will question the swag. Manny, yesterday even, and during the stream yesterday, during the test, I can't remember who it was, but was it Rich or somebody? He's like, why the hell are you hunting antelopes, man? You're already 99 hunter. What the hell's going on, Skits? And I was like, yeah, well, I might be 99 hunter, but you know, you can never be 99 making GP. So, and that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. Just gonna be hanging out. I might go to the GE and buy some dragon bones. I might even sell the amount of, like, the ridiculous amount of antlers and sunlight antelope meat. And yeah. You know, I just want to chill today and tomorrow. Let's see how much money we can make doing antelopes and maybe just being a regular Samaritan in RuneScape. And then we're going to start the grind on Monday. And good to make GP? Absolutely. And why not, I would say. Yeah, man. Again, like, GP is insane. Jet lagged? Oh, no, man. I am not jet lagged at all. The flight was literally, it's literally half an hour from here to where I was on plane. So it's, the plane literally goes up, and it goes like this for 10 minutes, and it goes down. It's a very quick flight. Very quick flight. And fortunately, again, like, you know, sometimes I'm gonna keep it real. Traveling with my mom might be PTSD inducing, but she was very chill. And I was also with my wife, and it was the first time she ever got on the plane in her life. And it was very funny to to witness and to be around. And oh, okay, not bad, says Jason. Yeah, man. But enough about me, my G. Enough about me. What is going on in Jason land, baby? Talk to me, my man. How have you been? It's been a minute, bro. You know, I'm going to start live streaming regularly again. You know, fingers crossed. And, hey, man, you know, we want to get back in form. And wow, did she enjoy the flight for first time? Yeah, man, she was a trooper. She was nervous, but she was not afraid. And I was even a little bit afraid at one point because we sat literally right by the plane's engine. And, dude, it was super loud. I thought at one point that engine was going to blow up or something. I had never, like, or I did not remember plane engines to be so loud. And Jesus Christ, bro. It was absolutely insane. So, yeah, man. But, you know, Mrs. Skits is a warrior. And, easy peasy, let's say. My partner is not well. She has kidney infection. Oh, man. And how do we fix that, Jason, man? Like, do we have to take some medication for it? Is there some kind of therapy? Does she just have to rest a lot to disappear the infection? Got to do something, my man. And my fingers, man. My fingers are crossed. And, you know, my thoughts and prayers, my G, you know. Or you could even pray for your wife if you want to. Very shortly and very briefly. And she is on antibiotics. Okay. Well, that makes me feel more relaxed. I don't think I've ever had a kidney infection in my life, man, but they don't sound good. So, we got to send all the love and all the support for Mrs. Jason, baby. You know, for sure, bro. For sure, for sure. Mrs. Jason. The one and only. So, let's just pray that, you know, she gets better over time. That's exactly what's going to happen. And what else, man? What else can you tell me, my G, Jason? You know, how have you been personally? You know, I think I remember one of the last times we spoke, you went to Holiday. You went to, and she said she doesn't recommend it. Yeah, I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine. Having kidney infection was suck, man. My condolences, bro. And again, my thoughts and prayers, my G, you know. Tell her to, you know, tell her Dr. Skits says to rest up and to just take it easy for a few days. And I'm good, thank you, my G. Says my G, Jason. That's nice, my man. That's nice. You know, if you're good, I'm good, my man. You know, the idea is that everybody in this family is doing amazing. Tell me, amor. I love you. That was the wife. The one and only Mrs. Skits making an appearance. And hello, wife. I'll tell her you said hello. I'll tell her you said hello, my G. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And wife says hello? I assume that's Mrs. Jason. Say hello to Mrs. Jason as well. And tell her that I wish nothing but a speedy recovery. And to take it easy for a few days. So, yeah, man, I do remember that you told me, my G, that you went to Alicante. You went somewhere in Spain to visit Papa Jason, and you had a holiday of your own. And I believe that was like a month ago, but you know that the stream, or that the internet has been bugging for a few, bro. I don't even know what to tell you, brother, but about the stream quality, but I mean now it's looks great. And Alicante, says Jason, and it was awesome. That's insane, bro. I've been to Spain a couple of times myself, but I had never been to Alicante. And I don't know if that's any close to Tenerife, which is also like a very tropical island in Spain, where, you know, a lot of people go to beaches and stuff like that. Could be, but I could be wrong. And yes, before you had internet problems, I know, man. I still do, which is insane. But, you know, again, the executive decision was made. We're just going to go for it, bro. We're just going to go for it. And for everybody tuning in right now, for the 5 beautiful viewers that we got, welcome aboard, my G. And good morning and happy Saturday to you. And as we normally say, you know, my name is Skits, but forget about me for a second because it's all about you right now. And I just hope you're having a beautiful day. And I hope you're in your happy, safe, and cozy place. And yeah, man, sending you a big hug, my G. Wherever you may be, whoever you are, whatever you might do for, you know, for an occupation. And been there, says Jason, southeast of Spain. Let's go, baby. And good for you, my Skits. Thank you, my man. And partner, same as your wife. Hate flying, but she gets the window seat. Yeah. Yep. I can tell you that Mrs. Skits had both times during the window. You know, normally I like the window seat, but you know, I'm not gonna make a fuss over it. And you know, in my marriage, I am the inferior creature, if you know what I mean. And my G, just got in the bazillion, baby. Good morning to you, my G. And Aegis says, hello, legend. Hello, legend. Back to you, my man. Good to see you back and hope your holiday was great. Thank you, my G. I appreciate you and I love you, my man. and been loving the shorts. Thank you, my G. Thank you, my man. That makes me feel good, bro. That makes me feel good. That means I'm doing something right. And I appreciate you, my G. It's been a minute, my man. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. And I'm also glad to see you here, my G. And thank you, man. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm trying to crack the code, bro. You know, I'm trying to figure out exactly what needs to be done in order to, you know, to maintain some sort of, you know, relevancy again on the tubes. And you know, I've been experimenting with stuff, and the shorts have been awesome for sure. And thank you, man. What about you, my G Aegis? What you been up to, man? Talk to me, my man. And Jason says she hates the tunnel getting on to the plane. Yeah. And glad to see you back on What You Do Most. Thank you, man. Says Jason. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. For real, bro. And Aegis says, been having a great day. That's awesome. YouTube can be a pain sometimes trying to work out the algo. Yeah, man. Well, I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. You know, I'm not like the algorithm scientist. It's just that, you know, when not streaming, what do we do? What do we do, right? That's what I try to, like, if I cannot stream, which is what I want to do the most, because it's what I have the most fun doing, then how do we play the game, so to speak? And yeah, it's a combination of long form and short form videos, and I've been trying to do that. And my G Agent says, I've been playing some RuneScape and watching some shows, movies. Nice, my man. Any shows and any movies that you want to talk about, or that you've watched recently that maybe, you know, you've liked a lot? I can tell you guys that I have seen a couple of movies. And one of the movies that I saw during the 10-day holiday was a Tom Hanks movie. I think it's called Castaway. It's a movie in which he's a FedEx employee. He's like a supervisor or something. And the plane that he's flying at one point has a terrible accident. And he crashes in the middle of the ocean. He's the only survivor. And he spends like 4 years, some change, on an island. And bruh. Wow, I had seen parts of the movie, but I had never seen the whole thing. And I can tell you, man, I think I give that movie a solid 10 out of 10, bro. And One Piece, it has started again, the anime? Or are you talking about the Netflix live adaptation, which I think also at one point concluded? I think it got released entirely, and that's it. And I love Castaway, says Aegis. Yeah, man, I love that movie too. And great film, says Jason. It's a great movie. Jason says great film, indeed. And Aegis says it's a great movie. Winston, yeah, the volleyball, bro. Nah, man, you gotta, man, I even almost cried a little bit when, it's funny that he has like a burst of anger at one point and he throws Wilson outside and then he finds him back. But when he's already like sailing on his like makeshift raft and there's like a storm and then Wilson somehow ends up in the ocean and he realizes he's no longer with Wilson, and then he starts swimming towards him and he's like super fatigued. And then he starts apologizing and crying. That almost got me teary-eyed, bro. Holy hell, man. And Bo says, Aegis God. Well, that's awesome, man. I need to catch up with the anime, and I have not even bothered to watch season 2 of the Netflix, you know, One Piece live adaptation. I have my own, you know, thoughts concerning that, and they're not that great, if we're being honest. You know, the Netflix live adaptation could be released in its entirety, and I might be one of the, I don't know if to say few or many individuals, but I just don't do live adaptations, man. I don't know. There's something about it. Like, I'm happy it exists, and I'm happy, you know, the more fans of One Piece there are, the better. It is an incredible story. But, nah. You know, anime stays animated. Unless it's something, like, very adaptable. Let's say, like, Rurouni Kenshin, Samurai X. Something like that. I think One Piece just borders way too much fiction. There's a lot of insanity going on that it's just, you know, again, in season 2 of the Netflix One Piece is good. It's a different, I guess, prefer the anime manga. Yeah, me too, man. Like, I'm there 120 million%. Like, I'm more of a fan of the original format of the thing than, like, any adaptation or whatever. But, and Ace also said, yeah, it's a very sad. Loneliness can hit really hard. I can only imagine being stuck in an island for 4 years without any human contact, bro. And just like that accident happened at a very significant moment in his life because he was about to get married to the love of his life. And that got taken away from him the second he was, you know, involved in that accident. Again, imagine being her. I think it was Leslie is her name or Emily. I think Emily is her name. And it's like you think she's dead, bro. And all in all, you know, she has to grieve him. And yeah, the homie's just, you know, again cast away on an island. And it's just so terrible, man. It's just so terrible. Like, it definitely sucked, man. But I think during the end of the movie, like, he finds... I don't know if he finds the love of his life, that girl or that lady who works with metals in her garage. Maybe that's what they allude to. It's not like something they confirm, but... he might find romance again. But it just sucks, man. It just sucks as dog, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's a very... in many ways, the movie is very sad, man. But at the end of the day, you're glad that he survives. You're glad that the boat finds him at the end. You know, he returns to civilization. But yeah, man, it's a very bittersweet movie for sure. But nonetheless, great. I loved it, man. I had never, like, I remember a lot of people talking about it, and I remember me seeing bits and pieces of the movie, but I had not watched it in its entirety. So, you know, it's a pretty lengthy film. It's like 2 hours and something. And David Sarabia, he says, "Saludos, grupo. Buenos días, mi hermano querido." Let me talk to my gentleman right here in Spanish real quick because he does not understand a word in English. Y mi hermano a mí, la leyenda de San Román. Te quiero decir, papá, que también se te quiere mucho. Muy agradecido siempre de tu compañía. Muy agradecido también de tu cariño. Tú sabes también que se te quiere mucho, papá. Y aquí estamos, mi hermano. Aquí estamos. Otra vez de vuelta a la chamba. Y sí, mi hermano, pronto nos vemos. Yo voy a visitar a la pura mía, creo que la semana que viene. Vamos a ver si estás por allá. Y hablamos otro ratico y te doy un gran abrazo, mi hermano, porque sabes que conmigo tú eres criminal. Criminal. And yeah, this is David is a real life friend of mine, bro. And he's from the trenches of where I'm from in Venezuela. And you know, I gotta say, man, we have one of the most beautiful communities. And my man just he just pops in to show his love and to support, and he dips right out. And he does it all the time, so that means a lot, my G. Gracias, mi hermano. Te quiero mucho, mano. En verdad que el saludo, el entrar y salir, eso significa mucho para mí, papá. And yeah, man, it means a lot to me, bro, that my homie does that. He has this detail with me. And I kind of skipped over a comment from Aegis. What the hell, man? This antelope. An anime has an artistic style that is hard to put into live TV movie. Yeah, man. I'm kind of picky with my stuff, and I'm also very picky with like the designs and stuff. Jason says, "Sexy time, baby." Like when I saw Arlong in season 1 of the Netflix live adaptation, I said, "Oh no, what the hell is going on here? This is not it." And I don't know, there's something off visually. And again, it's very hard, right? Like I don't know how much money you would have to spend to properly like animate or CGI a live One Piece, but it would have to be gazillions of dollars. But nah, man. Like I saw Arlong and I was just like, nah, bro. And certain like plot elements that have to change so that they squeeze the whole thing into one season. I'm just like, nah, bro. And the other thing I'm not a fan of is Iñaki Godoy's acting. The man who plays Monkey D. Luffy. Like, I don't know, man. You put the real Luffy and you put Iñaki Godoy, Luffy, and it's like you're seeing somebody play Among Us, and he's like the imposter, you know? And the G Aegis says, same. Arlong looked odd. They mixed some things up, which was strange. Buggy was funny. They try to make Buggy way too, like, terrorific when he's actually just like a meme character. Like, he might only be terrific, like, or scary in the beginning. But, dude, Buggy is a living meme of a character. I don't really have too many concerns or critical observations other than, like, I think they also butchered his character up a bit. Like, again, they try to make him more scary or more suspenseful than he really is. But again, you know, you take into consideration they're not going to get everything right. But honestly, like, between Luffy and his acting and Arlong, I was just like, oh man. And I saw just how Chopper looked in season 2. This isn't it, man. This ain't it. This ain't it. And always skits, mate. You're back, brother. The legendary Raids in the Bazillion, baby. Woo! What is crack-a-lackin', my G-Rage? And welcome back to one of the most amazing YouTube channels in the history of YouTube. And some of you might be wondering, why is this one of the best YouTube channels? Not only because you got me, of course, streamer extraordinaire, but above that, we got the best community, hands down, in the entire YouTube. Because of you, my G. Because of Rage. Because of Aegis. Because of Jason. Because of David. Let's go, baby! And I am indeed. I am trying to be, you know, back at the very least. I'm trying to, you know, live stream for a few. Nah, let's actually not bother with, oh my god. Let's not bother with healing right now. We still have more than half HP, so, and yeah, man, before I keep yapping, we're talking about One Piece here for a second. But before I keep yapping, My G Rage, let me tell you two things. Number one, hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. And number two, boy, am I glad to see you, my G. And again, my man, hopefully you're in your happy, safe, and cozy place. Thank you for being here, my man. And God bless you, my G. And God bless everybody, too, man. My man Aegis, my man Jason, everybody. You know, I hope you guys have a lot of love today and every single day, my man. And I was wondering about the actor who played Luffy and thought who would be up to that challenge. I mean, I think, you know, physically speaking, he's not, like, he could fit the part for sure, but it's just like, you know, the tone in his voice, some of the facial expressions, some the acting. Again, maybe I am way too picky. I am way too picky, and maybe I shouldn't be somebody who's grading or, you know, reviewing the live action, because it wouldn't go through. You know, it would not exist. But it does, so, you know, it's a good thing, right? But if it's up to me, live action One Piece is not a thing, bro. Sorry. I'm sorry to Emily Rude. I'm sorry to Zoro. I'm sorry to Sanji. To the whole cast and crew. I'm sorry to the... It just does not... There's a lot of unemployment because it just doesn't happen. Like, I don't think we have the technology and the resources to be able to pull something to my, like, criteria, you know? And did you find out what your streaming issue was? I have not. You know? Again, I'm gonna have to dumb myself down and keep it real with you guys. I'm not a tech guy. I'm not an internet guy. Like, and I was saying this yesterday too. I just barely know how to use OBS to turn the live stream on and to, you know, have myself in the display right there and put, like, the, you guys can tell, like, at this part of the screen under my mouse there's a 3, right? That's the viewer count. So we got 3 viewers. With me that makes 4, and that's it. You know, I have no idea how to explain anything because I lack the knowledge. So, man, I'm an idiot. So that's all I want to say. So I think it did kind of fix itself. You know, we've been streaming so far for 38 minutes, and so far so good, right? And, you know, I said yesterday, we streamed yesterday for an hour during the evening hours, and I was like, you know what? Like, I just want to come back, bro. I just want to come back, man. This is what I love doing the most. And this format is just, you know, live streaming is just, I think I was made for this. Or this was made for me, whatever you want to say. Yeah. And I just love it so much, man. Like, out of everything, out of making short form videos, long form videos, and or live streaming, this is it, bro. This is it for me. This is it for me. And I hope you guys love the live streams and you love the short form videos. You love anything and everything that I do, because I only make this for you guys. You know, I do have ambitions. I do want to go somewhere with YouTube. Like I have a dream type thing. But everything I do it for you, Maji, you know? So, and that's all good, Maji. Says Maji Aegis. And are you excited for the new One Piece anime series planned for the future? Oh, yeah. But I'm going to be one of the few idiots or degenerates, maybe, to not say idiot, even though I am an idiot. But I'm going to wait for the whole thing to get animated, bro. And I'm going to binge it. You know, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait until the entire thing is released and I'm just gonna binge it, and I can wait. I am not as impatient as I used to be when I was younger. And let's just say that, sometimes I even take a hiatus from the manga for months so that there's just a lot of stuff to read. And maybe one Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday afternoon, I go to my trusty manga website or my manga app and I just read 20 chapters in a row. That's like 6 to 7 months worth of manga sometimes when we talk about One Piece, considering how many breaks the man takes. And hey, take all the breaks you want, Oda. Just finish the thing whenever it's meant to finish. So, and in the meantime, there's other things to watch. There's more anime, there's more books. I got a live stream to take care of. I got a YouTube channel to run. I got a wife to take care of. I got a dog to play with. I'm a pretty busy guy, so it's not like if I would only be waiting for One Piece, I think I'd be in a mental asylum. But when I used to be a teenager or a young lad in his 20s, I definitely had some sort of anxiety waiting every single week for the manga. I've always been very flexible with the anime because I'm more of a manga first kind of guy. And then, the rest is history. My G Rage says, haha, fair, great, fixed itself. I have absolutely no idea, man, if the internet did fix itself or not. What I can tell you is that, from my end, the optics look good. And I think it's good. And not lagging yet, says my G Jason. Thank God, bro. And 100%, says my G Jason as well. Aegis says, nice, I can't wait long. I'll be watching episode 1 and can't wait for the next episode to come out. Yeah, I know what that feels like, man. I know what that feels like. The thing is, man, and I know you're also a very busy guy, my G Aegis, but when you got shit to do, when you got business to take care of, bro. Actually, not. Let's deposit everything. I'm at 29 health. Jesus Christ. These antelopes need to chill. When you have things to do, when you got business to take care of, it's just, certain things start, I don't know how to explain this, but like, they even if they're very impactful and significant, they're not as important to fulfill. Like, when do I read manga, man? I don't even know, man. Again, I waited when my friend told me, dude, Emu, like, we saw Emu. Emu got to Elbaf, bro. Like he's not playing anymore. Like, we now know how he looks like. I was like, all right, let me catch up, bro. Let me catch up with the manga. And I read manga in my tablet. I was like, all right, let me go to my trusted, manga site on my tablet. It's called Tachi Manga. And I literally read like 20 chapters, man. Like, they've been at this like fight in Elbaf for so long that I knew they were going to still be in this fight more or less for a long time. My friend told me, hey man, we got an Emu reveal. I was like, all right, I need to watch this. So I caught up. So I'm probably now like 2 or 3 mangas behind. And I don't really want to spoil it too much, right? But let's just say Emu's in Elbaf, and even Sanji and Zoro got to see what he was potentially about. And they stand no chance. Again, it's Emu we're talking about. The second final antagonist. Because we all know the first and the final antagonist is going to be Blackbeard. 120%. And Emu has a crazy design, absolutely. And boy, oh boy, yo, homie, how we feeling? We back since the legendary X or Carnage X in the Concealment, baby. My G, Big Sir Carnage, Big Gucci Daniel, baby. Boy, oh boy, am I glad to see you, my G. And before we continue yapping about One Piece, to my man Daniel, the feeling is mutual. The feeling and sentiment is reciprocate. Boy, oh boy, man, this is the beautiful thing about returning is you get to see a lot of the people that you just enjoy spending time with, and my man Daniel is certainly one of them. And to my G, Extra Carnage X, my man, maybe just as much as you miss me, maybe, most definitely on my end, I miss you, my man. And I just hope you're having a beautiful day, my man. I just hope you've been having a beautiful time. Sending you a big hug, my G. You're a legendary human being. Again, we got the legendary Extra Carnage, a content creator himself, a streamer in his own right. And in my humble opinion, a very, 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 very good entertainer, man. We're going to have to plug that Twitch. You know, plug. Going to have to go to Twitch right now, baby. Where is it? How do we do this? It's even in a favorite right here. This is the man. He's got Itachi in his banner. Look at this, man. My man streamed 3 days ago. Check him out. He's not playing games. He holds it down on the Twitch side of things, baby. All right. So go, if you guys spend some time on Twitch and you guys don't, you know, you guys aren't watching skits, that's the first thing you should do ever. But if I'm not online and this man is, go give him some love, man. He's an absolute legend. Again, go to twitch.tv/extracarnagex. And we got him right here live on stream as well. One of my favorite humans, man. You know, I dare say, again, I don't know how many times you're going to have to hear it from me, but we have the most insane, the most beautiful community ever. And how could we not when we have Aegis, the man, the myth, the legend, Aegis God, when we have Jason, when we have Rage, when we have Extra Carnage X, and all the homies. It's kind of hard. And also, thanks for the shout out. My pleasure, my G. You know how it is. You know how we do. And I appreciate you, my brother. I definitely miss you, homie. Yeah. You know, I saw before I went to sleep yesterday, I saw the one and only. Let me just put this here, man. I saw the one and only leave a comment. The one and only Mark. And he says, I didn't miss the hungry for love, baby. I got some of that for your face, bro. And get back here tomorrow. And I started having a daydream before I went to sleep of me just hanging out with Mark, bro. That's how bad, and that's how down bad we are. It's been way too long, man. Imagine that's what that's what live streaming does. You start to miss people, and you start to want to hang out with people that, you know, maybe sometimes you wouldn't expect. Like I've been around the internet for a long time, right? And there are definitely some content creators and some streamers that don't want to do anything with the people that support them. And they're very adamant about that. It's like, you know, I'm going to be here. I'm never going to meet you ever in real life. And I wouldn't want to hang out with you. And, you know, out of everybody that I talk to, I know that I'm only going to hang out with 1% of the people. And it's just like, I don't know, man. That's not the case for me. Like, I want a relationship with everybody who spends time here with me. And I definitely want to give out a lot of hugs, and I just want to hang out with a lot of the people who watch, you know, the YouTubes. And we miss you, brother. Thank you, my man. Me too, bro. Me too, man. Like it's again, it's really funny, man. It's kind of crazy how again, man, I've started seeing you guys, or at least some of you, on a daily basis, and it's just not. It's hard for me to not get attached, man. Like especially with like the Jason, Mr. Jason Wants, especially with Extra Cards, especially with Ram Rancher and the Bazooka, baby. How we all doing? You know, I was doing fine. I was doing great, matter of fact, but now I'm doing even better. That the legendary Ram Rancher is once again here with us, baby. Let's go! And before I continue yapping, to the one and only, the Big Ram. Welcome back to the stream, my G. I've missed you a lot, too. And hopefully you've been having a beautiful day and a beautiful time. And sending you a big, big hug, my G. I love you, brother. And got your back, brother, says Jason. Thank you. Thank you, my G. Me too, man. I hope you guys know, at least like the regular G's, the people who spend time here regularly. You guys know who you are. And I love you, boys. You know, I don't have to sugarcoat it. I don't have to pretend something. I don't have to act. I can't do that. I'm too I'm too stupid. You know, I am who I am. I don't really bother with theatrics a lot. And you know, I do entertain. I do sometimes lean into like a character. But I don't like, you know, I don't disguise or pretend I'm feeling things that I, you know. I'm not like a Leonardo DiCaprio caliber actor. Nor would I want to be. I just want to be myself, you know. And I think a lot of you guys can relate. So, but yeah, you have a lot of these people in this space. They don't want to have a relationship with the people who support them. And I can kind of understand, especially when you have like thousands or millions of viewers. It's going to be impossible, man, for you to have a relationship with every single person. Especially like the bigger you are as a content creator. I can understand that. But if you're like a small streamer like myself, and you know, you start hanging out with people every single day. Again, I see Jason pretty much every single day. And I see Daniel, XR Carnage X, pretty much every single day. Rage and Ram, you know, Aegis. These are all familiar faces. I know who you guys are. And I choose to have a relationship. You know, at the very least, you can call me your friend. And at the very least, know, my G, every single person watching right now and listening to me, I love you, my man. And I just want you to be the happiest person you could ever be. That's the only thing I care about. Because when you're happy, everything else in your life works. You can't be unhappy and not have like a life that you're happy with or proud in, you know? That's the only thing I really want for you, bro. I just want you to be happy. And I want you to have as much love in your life as possible. That's it, man. That's it. When everything is said and done, you guys just being here, I feel a lot of love, bro. Sometimes even maybe more than I could handle as a person. Now I'm fine with that. You can't really overdose on love. It's not bad. And I just want you guys to feel exactly the same, bro. And again, man, you know, I want to have a relationship. Like I daydream of the day that, you know, my finances are adequate enough for me to be able to travel and see you guys, man, and at least give you one hug one day in person, bro. You know, if I could give Daniel a hug, if I could give Jason a hug, if I could give Ram a hug, my G Aegis, You know? On paper, I already have a lot of good things going on for me, bro. Like, I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful wife. My parents are still alive, thank God. And, you know, I have this, like, network or this support system that provides for me. And I can actually do this, you know. I can stream or I can focus on YouTube 110%. And I'm going to make this work. And if I don't make it work, then I died trying. You know, I'm like Naruto, bro. You know, it's not like I want to be the Hokage. I just want to prove to myself that I can be successful doing one of the things that I love. It's kind of too late for me to start a rap career. But, you know, I think YouTube and or streaming is more flexible. I dare say rapping or music is a young man's game. Or the younger you are, the better. It's not universal, but if you're talking about rap, for sure. Maybe you could definitely be like a jazz pianist or a classical music composer, and you could be well in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. But to be a rapper specifically, I think you gotta be young. But now we have this. This is like my one and only. You know, this is the thing that I want to pour all my love and my energy into trying to make work. And one of the reasons why is because not only is it fun, it's just I find a lot of love and I find a lot of purpose, man. And again, it's kind of hard to step away, and it's hard to not do it when you have the community that we got. And being a sax player, like the dude from Lost Boys, he was like, I still believe, says my G Carnage. Yeah, man, 100%. So, you know, I think you guys got me for a good 2 decades. 2 decades. I'm going to be in front of a camera or turning on a live stream, doing something YouTube or content related for 20 years. That's how much time we got together. Maybe even more. Maybe even more. Who knows? But at the very least, I can tell you this, my G. I don't have any plans of quitting or stopping short term. Like, if you ask me, what do I want to do tomorrow, Sunday? Today's Saturday, right? Saturday, the 2nd of May, 2026. I already know what I want to do tomorrow. And, you know, theoretically, an asteroid could land on the Earth. We could all die tomorrow. Or a T-Rex would spawn. God knows how a T-Rex would spawn. Or multiple T-Rexes. And the humanity just gets devoured by immortal T-Rexes that just eat people. I don't know. Sounds like a crazy sci-fi movie like Sharknado. Let's just call it T-Rex. And, you know. But if none of those happen, if we're not going to get hit by an asteroid tomorrow, or if we're not going to get eaten by a bunch of T-Rexes, then I know, and God knows, that I want to stream tomorrow as well. That's it. And then it's going to be Monday. And then it's going to be Tuesday. And then it's going to be Wednesday. And I'm still going to want to stream. That's the plan. And good to hear, says Jason, and we go to the moon. I don't know if I ever want to go to the moon. I'm happy staying in the plane. Like, I have the adventure DNA in my genes, but, you know, maybe I'm just way too comfortable and cozy where I am. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to live stream from the moon. That would be an incredible live stream. And an insane concept. Let's just go to the moon and just chill there. Damn. And I would travel to the moon, says Jason. Well, I think if I got the chance, and I was gonna get a guarantee, like, you know, you're gonna survive, the rocket's not gonna blow up, or, you know, you're gonna make it back home safe and sound, I think I would do too. You know, it would be pretty cool. I can just see myself in like an astronaut suit, jumping up and down, or like playing with the moon's gravity. That'd be sick as hell, bro. But if I'm going to the moon, then, you know, everybody's going to the moon as well. So, you know. So I know I want to do this. Like, I know I want to live stream. That's the whole point. You know, I know what I want to do tomorrow. And I know what I want to do Monday. And maybe, you know, maybe the plan is, again, to live stream as much as we can. But we're definitely going to do things differently. You know, I think I'm going to go hard every single day. But, you know, I want to take care of myself. I want to take care of my body. I want to... And wait a second. I need to do something very quickly. There we go. You know, I want to go hard. I definitely want to go hard streaming. But I want to exercise more. I want to walk more. I just want to do, you know, I want to feel good about being a degenerate, you know? Like a gamer degenerate. That's what I'm saying. And maybe we're gonna stream on the mornings, and then at one point I'm just gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. And maybe sometimes I'll take the GoPro with me. We'll record a YouTube video, an old-fashioned YouTube video. And I'm definitely gonna open like a box, like a suggestion box type thing. And you guys are gonna give me ideas. You know, what kind of YouTube video do you guys want me to make, or what do you want me to talk about, and make it into a YouTube video. It could be something very personal, like, I don't know, like, Skids, when was the first time you did cocaine? Talk about that. I don't know. Whatever. There's infinite possibility. I'm gonna open a suggestion box. You guys put in there whatever you guys want. But like in a utopia, in the dream world, we stream for like 5 hours to 6 hours. We have lunch, and then I just chill, and then, you know, probably have lunch, rest for a bit, and then go and be active physically. You know, go walk, go run, go do exercise, and enjoy life, you know. Again, we're only alive once, and I've been understanding that not everything is supposed to be work. And you got to also treat yourself right, my G. You know, it's not about like self-love or anything. Of course you got to love yourself, but you also have to treat yourself right. And yeah, moving on and about, exercising, reading, connecting, you know, spending time with nature, spending time with family and with friends. You know, it's all very important. So that's what I want to do. But I know I definitely want to give it my everything. And when I'm not doing YouTube, when I'm not streaming, or when I'm not focusing on videos, I'm doing everything in my power to give you guys the very best of the very best. But yeah, like, I know I want to stream, and I know this is what I want to do. This is what I want to, like, focus on mostly. So absolutely. And my G Jason says, "Oh yes," and it sounds good. Yeah, I think that's the plan, my man. That's the plan. Maybe it'll change. Maybe some parts of it will change. Maybe I stream more. Maybe I stream less. Maybe I do more YouTube videos, long form. Maybe I do more short form. I have been having a lot of fun doing the shorts. And maybe we do more of those. The the short form content series, we need to get that EXP. I think that's a pretty cool idea. And yeah, man. Again, taking it day by day, bro. Day by day. So yeah. Have I been yapping way too much? Maybe I have. Maybe I have. Well, you do gotta yap a lot. Well, you certainly stream. But yeah, those, I guess that is my plan, man. And I'm always, or at least for a while, I am going to try and, you know, as always, give it my best. And by best, I mean, I just want to give it all the love that I can, bro. And take this day by day. Take this, you know, step by step. And you're gonna have me for a while, bro. Again, I'm not gonna disappear anytime soon. I'm gonna be here for a long time. And I do want to max. I do want to play, we talk about RuneScape now. Like, I do want to max. I do want to play the game. I eventually want a PVM. But, I do want to, you know, maximum skill. I do want a maximum skill. I want to get the max cape. Getting every single skill up to level 99. And LOL says, "Did you get banned from playing leagues?" Yeah. My man, the myth, the legend. Big LOL in the bazooka, baby. What's going on, my G? And welcome back to the stream. Boy, am I happy to see you, my man. And, of course, you know, I definitely was banned from playing leagues, you know. They have to nerf Big Skits Tony. One way or another, man. And it was exactly by that. By playing leagues. So, yeah. Nah, you know, in all honesty, I'm not touching leagues. I've got my hands full with the main account. And but maybe in the next leagues I'll participate. But yeah, man, you know, I am very adamant in doing what I'm doing right now. We're playing this game called GPscape because we're gonna get money for whatchamacallit, 99 prayer, my G. I think that's what we're gonna be doing for today and tomorrow at the very least. And again, I need to train. I need to align myself with you know, getting back into form, getting back into shape. What the hell did I do, man? What is this, brother? So to my man, big LOL. Before I continue yapping, my G, hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the stream, my man. I miss you. And yeah. Let us see, man. I've been hearing that leagues is a lot of fun. But you know, I'm not really missing anything out by you know, at least in my opinion. Maybe somebody else has a different opinion that could be completely 100% right or acceptable. But I'm too busy with my main account to like do leagues. Or like I'm not in the game for like cosmetics. Maybe if I'd be a veteran RuneScape player and I've already done everything, I would, but now I'm happy doing what I need to do, and I have my sights set on 99 prayers, so that's why we're doing this. That's why we're making gold, so that we have enough gold to spend on you know, we're gonna be buying a lot of dragon bones, bro, and we're going to be buying a lot of dragon bones from the GE, and we're going to get 99 prayer that way. And Spiky #1, I'm on the same boat, he says. Maxing takes priority. The legend in the bazooka, baby! The big Gucci Spiky 1 in the building! And why I am so excited, you might be asking, is because I think this is the first time me and the legend Spiky make contact and talk to one another. And to my G Spiky, I want to say thank you for these words, my G. Thank you for being here. And welcome to one of the best YouTube channels and to one of the best live streams you will ever see in this beautiful planet we call Earth. My name is Skits, and again, my G, sending you a big hug and thank you for being here. And I am 100% in agreement with what you just said. Maxing takes priority. When I have more time playing the game, you know, well, when I have a few 99s and maybe I've done a couple bosses or something crazy like the Inferno, I don't know, I'll get into leagues. But right now, I'm having way too much fun with Mr. Main here, Big Skits Tony. And you know, I think Spiky and I speak the same language for sure. And my man LOL says you learn a lot about the game playing leagues, and it gives you good insight on what to do in the main account. It helped me a lot, and now I tuck my winky in between my legs up around the house. That's awesome, my G. And yeah, I mean, again, like, I know my take on this is not, you know, it doesn't have to be correct. But I've only been playing the game for like 8 months. When is August? So we're in May, June, July, August. Dude, I'm going to be turning 1 year old in August of this year playing RuneScape. So, you know, I might get into leagues in the next one, or maybe not next one, but the one next to that. And, yeah. And my G Spiky, my man, talk to me. What are you working on right now? What are you maxing, or what's the next 99, man? Talk to me, man. Let's get to know each other. Let's have a good time, baby. Now I can show you guys my my skill stats sheet as of right now. So the last 99 we got was 99 strength. And I completely AFK'd this at the Gemstone Crab while I was playing Pokemon. And we have 99 agility, 99 mining, 99 strength, and 99 hunter. And we are working on 99 prayer. That's why I'm making GP. I'm basically hunting antelopes for gold so that I can spend them on the Dragon Bones and then do the Varlamore prayer method. Oh my god, 99 rune crafting next to Spiky. Just finished agility. Times are rough right now. Yeah. Well, good luck to you, my man. Good luck to you, my G. And sending you a big hug. And a hug of encouragement and support for what's coming up next if you're going to do 99 rune crafting. That is absolutely insane. And hello, long time no speak. The legendary Big Ava in the bazoonin', baby. Good morning to you, the one and only Ava-chan. And by the way, Ava, Jason, LOL, say hello to the new legend Spiky. I believe the newest legend, the newest friend, newest brother or sister in arms in the YouTube channel. And yes, we are going to invite the legend Spiky to subscribe and to become a G officially. And there we go. You guys, you old timers, my tribe, you better treat Spiky with a lot of love and a lot of respect. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. Skits is going to start spewing fire from his mouth like a dragon. He's going to go gigantic in size like Godzilla. He's going to start stomping the entire city. It's a menace. And I'm just kidding, bro. But you know how it is. We all treat each other here with love and respect, especially the newest G's. Hopefully that is Spiky. And how am I doing? Welcome, legends. Well, I'm doing great. I'm doing great right now. You know, I just came back from the beach, and I believe I DM'd you, my good dear friend Ava. And by the way, for those of you guys who don't know, Ava, a good friend of the channel, and I believe the newest mod, and the mod with most power, because Ava is an absolute legend. I can see her with the shield here. I don't know if you guys can see her with the shield, but I do. And Jason says hello. And Ava says, I'm taking a bit time off from OSRS. That's fine. And haven't logged on in 2 weeks. It's fine. I kind of took a break myself. And ooh-rar, says Ava. And yeah, man, hey, I can understand, like RuneScape can get pretty stressful. You know, RuneScape can get very stressful very quickly if you start, like, you know, burdening yourself with insane goals. I can tell you, I've never thought about quitting, but I was not the happiest camper when I was doing 99 agility or 99 mining. Oh God, man. And the way that I chose to do 99 mining, which was motherlode mine, oh hell no, man. That is insane. And yeah, gathering my head on things, says Ava, and I didn't have the time to make a bond, so I gave you for now. Huh. Well, I have enough to bond you up, so if we need to bond you up, just let me know. Because you've already bonded me up a couple times. And I gave up for now. Oh, okay. Well, Ava, we can fix that in 2 seconds. And that would be nice, but not yet. Well, just let me know whenever you want to come back. I got you. And it's not I specifically. The community got you. Okay. And I loaned my bank to my friend too. Nice. And yeah, Spiky says brakes are good for you. Yeah, man. Believe me, like if you're gonna do 99 rune crafting and you just did 99 agility, or you did 99 mining, like that trinity. If you're gonna do 99 rune crafting, mining, and agility in any order, and you're gonna do the 3 in succession, you're gonna have to strap on heavy, because at one point or throughout many points of that grind, you're just gonna be miserable. I mean, those are the 3 skills that I have seen universally. Like, people say this is insane. I would rather, I don't know, sprinkle lime in my eyes than to do the gauntlet of insane skills. So, and Jordy says, no luck for me, and welcome back, my G Jordy. No luck for me. I've seen 2 pets and 4 drops. Next, oof. Well, there's always a next time, my man. You know, there's the person who gives up is never going to see anything. But if you don't give up, there's always a next time. And maybe next time you're going to get the drop that you want, man. Again, some of the drop rates, like if it's like a 1 in 2,000 or 1 in 3,000, it's super low. But you know you screw yourself over when you just refuse to do it. And when you just stop altogether. That's when you know you're never going to see it. But if you keep trying, then eventually, man, you know, one day you may. One day you may, so. As Rich Piano would say, one day you may, man. All you got to do is just keep trying. And you'll get there, my G. You got the support here. We got you, my G. Ava, Spiky, me, Jason, Mark, Ram, Carnage, everybody. We got your back, my G Jordy. And remember my friend Mass? Kind of. And 99 Slayer burnt me out. That was insane, yeah. And Spiky says, I did 99 fishing, mining, and agility back to back. Oof. No. Just 99 agility and mining back to back. That is insane. And you're going for rune crafting now? You speak my language. Because that's what I initially wanted to do. My first 99 was agility. My second one was mining. And then I had to pivot. You know, for my mental health, I was like, nah. I'm not going to go for rune crafting. I want to do something a little bit more fun. And I did Hunter. And then I did Strength. And then before I start doing Slayer, I wanted to have 99 Strength and Prayer. So that every time I pop a prayer potion, I get the max juice. So, 5% Rich Piana, yeah, says Jordy. So, yeah, we got to do it. And I got to like level 109 Slayer, and I just couldn't take it anymore. That's insane, my girl. That's insanity. So, yeah, I think the plan for now is, you know, we're making GP for prayer. And when we got 99 prayer, we're going to see what we're going to do. The community decides. You know, maybe I think it is going to be Slayer, because I know Slayer is going to take me personally 50 million years. So we might as well go on a long Slayer grind and get a couple mil Slayer EXP. And then while we're leveling up Slayer, we're going to be leveling up attack and defense and range and magic, you know? And we'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But again, I decide with you guys what's the destiny of Skits Tony. But I think that's the roadmap, right? We're gonna be making money today and tomorrow. And on Monday we're gonna start buying Dragon Bones. We're gonna get Carpal Tunnel Syndrome for 99 prayer. We're going to get as much prayer XP. We're going to hit 99 prayer at some point, hopefully next week. And then when we have the 99 prayer party, I think that's when we decide. And what I have planned is 99 Slayer after 99 prayer, or at least grind Slayer for a minute. And see how that goes. I don't know. What you guys think about that? Does that sound like a reasonable thing to execute, or am I crazy? And Spiky says, yeah, Slayer is a rough one. If you do the XP route and do the same tasks over and over again, yeah. Like, it's just very slow, right? I think it's very slow. And you just have to get mentally prepared to endure something that's going to take arguably months, maybe even a year or so. Who knows? And Ava says, I'll be right back. All right. And 100% says Jason. And Jordy says, Slayer is going to make you hella cash. Hopefully. We are playing GPscape. And if it makes money, I like it. That's why I'm here. You know, that's why I'm doing this. Because if we look closely at how much gold you make an hour, more or less, you're making 1.7 million GP here. Again, I'm not capping. Look at that. Let's make it bigger. Look at that. Hourly profit from hunting moonlight antelopes, 1.7 mil. Obviously, I'm not like super efficient. I'm just a regular human doing this. So let's drop it down to like 1.5 mil. Maybe even 1.4. But this is honestly like guaranteed good money. All right? Like insane money. And did you already calculate how much GP you need for 99 prayer? Haven't checked prices in a while. I have not. Somebody did me the favor a long time ago. My G Spiky. We did crunch some numbers. My boy Chitty, wherever you may be, God bless you, my man. The friendliest cobblestone in town. But I just buy, like, let's say like between 3,000 and 5,000 bones. Boom. Rinse and repeat. And but I think we have 93 prayer. We have a couple of master bags as well. We have 55 Hunter's Loot Sack Masters that we gotta open. And I honestly don't know. I definitely have the GP now. Like, we have 652 million net worth. We have like 140 something liquid. But I do not want to go under 600 mil. That's why I'm doing this. And this is guaranteed 1.4, 1.5 million GP an hour. So, and slowest skill in the game, says Jordy when talking about Slayer. The thing is, I want to overcap Hunter. I want to go over because I'm not done with Hunter yet. And I'm not done with Master Rumors yet either. So, I'm looking for a pet. I'm looking for the Quetzal pet. Let's see. Quetzal. What's his name? Quetzal. This little guy. I'm looking for this guy. Quetzal. And the way that you get him is from the Master Loot Bags. And when you get 99 Hunter, obviously your chances increase. But the closer you are to 200 million EXP, then the more odds you have of rolling him in the bag. So I think I'm going to work myself up to like having 200 or 300 bags, and then opening them up, and then seeing if I get the pet. So yeah. And slow skill in the game. So Vorkath is 4 million GP an hour, dude. That's insane. Well, I'm kind of stupid. I don't know how to PVM yet. And just do Slayer already. It's more GP. No EXP waste, man. Oh, I'm not wasting EXP. You know, for me, there's no such thing as that. Especially when you're having fun in the game. And again, these weekend streams, today and tomorrow, they're just going to be chill for me, you know. I get to practice to go back in form. Because it's been a minute since I've live streamed. It's been way too long. So I just want to chill. I just want to focus on you guys and on the chat mostly. You know, again, this is pretty easy peasy. because I've just done it so much. It's like second nature. So, but yeah, you know, I'm going to be hunting antelopes for a bit, increasing that hunter EXP. I don't mind doing this at all. And again, like, the priority is to kind of get back into the rhythm of things, so that on Monday I can just go kablam. And yeah, maybe there are more insane Slayer alternatives, and there's got to be crazier methods of making gold. But this is honestly something that I like doing. It's very relaxing for me. And again, it's guaranteed. Like, you do not, like, let's say you were going to do Barrows or something, or a boss or whatever. Like, you might get the drop or you might not, right? It's not guaranteed. But here, this is most definitely a guarantee. And pickpocketing elves is also crazy. GP an hour, like 3-4 million? What the hell, man? That's insane. And where do you pickpocket elves? Do you go to, like, Priff, or do you go to one of these places? Where's the... I need to go back up. Where is it? Keelanor surface. Where is Priff Dinas? Where's all this? It's here, right? Priff, you need 85, though? Okay. You got a couple of... you got the Isleworth camp here. You got Letya. You got Tyrus. This is... I've been here. We came here for Morning's End Part 2, I believe. It's something else. I'm doing Virus now. Hopefully you get a Blood Shard 7 million. Fingers crossed, my G, that you get it, my man. You got the Skits Tony blessing. And... but with the Rogue's outfit, I got 2 shards. Let's go, baby. So, yeah, you know, like, again... there might be more than one way to get more gold right now, but this is guaranteed, and I love doing this. Like, I absolutely love doing this. Again, the math is pretty simple. You calculate 1 maple log worth, and then you calculate how much an antler is worth, 5,955. So every 12 gold that you're spending on a maple log, you're making 5,950 back, which is insane. So, you know, sometimes I put like a good playlist on. I listen to a good album. I put some good music, or I just watch YouTube videos. And I do this. You know, I do this. And it's just, again, it's just guaranteed. And you don't, it's not stressful at all. It's just very easy. And it's just easy GP, man. Easy GP. So we might go to the Grand Exchange, and I might liquidate a couple of we might buy some dragon bones. We might yeah, we might do that. And it's stressful because you never did it. Yeah, absolutely. But when you learn, it becomes easy. Yeah. Like, I learned how to do barrows recently. Our good friend Ava taught me. And barrows is pretty simple. It's not that hard. But I was missing on barrows for a long time. It's just that, again, I think Jordy has figured me out. When it's something new, it's stressful, right? When I've never done it, it's just in my head. It's just like, oh no, you know? But then you actually learn how to do something, and it's like, damn, why didn't I do this before? And yeah, but barrows is so ish compared, like 1.6 mil an hour. Man, I have not had any luck in barrows. Like, I think I only got one scythe or one mace or something, a weapon. That's it. Every else, it's just a bunch of death runes, chaos runes, blood runes, and more runes every time. And I have the plugin, and every time that I open the chest, I hear a nothing. I'm like, F, bro. And I think I've already done barrows like 25 times. I got like the combat achievement. So it's like, you know what? Let me let me not do that for a minute. But now I can officially say I've done barrows. So let's see. Let's check it out, right? We have my let's put Skits Tony here. It's on caps. I don't want that on caps. Skits Tony. I should have like a 20 something here. Look at that. Barrows chest. 26, baby. You see that, boys? I've done it 26 times now. We've done Huey Codal 14 as well. Damn. But that's group. I've never done Huey Codal solo. I've done a Huey Codal group. I have not done solo. But barrows I've done solo now. I'm getting into formation, boys. But yeah, we need to make some GP. And then after this run of antelopes, let's go to the GE. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of dragon bones. That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna chisel them out. We're gonna bless them, and then we're gonna bless the dragon bones, and then we're gonna chisel. I had not planned on that, but why not? Like we've already made more gold than I would want to. So bro likes Hunter. I do. Is that my man right here? Is this Jordy? I gotta add my man. Let me add my G right here. Add friend. If he's gonna send me a sideways heart like this, then he is a G. He's my man. That's not me. I don't know who it is then. But it's gotta be a legend right now. Let's see. If he just sends the sideways heart, then we know it's somebody from the tubes. But hey, we had a beautiful appearance. And Centurion J is my RuneScape name. Do we have each other on the game, bro? We must have. Or no? Aw, man. I need to add Centurion J, man. What the hell is going on with me? And whoever sent me hearts, I did see a couple of hearts at the corner of my eye. Got some love too, my G. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I do love Hunter. I like doing this again. This is pretty easy. This is chill. This is laid back. And it's a guaranteed, bro. Every time you make a trip from here to the bank, you've got like 100-something thousand. You've got easily 100K plus in the bag. So again, it's very reliable. It's very easy. Kablam, kablam. And yeah, we have the homie here. We do got Centurion here. I'm gonna send him a sideways heart, just so he knows. That's what I send all the time. If you get a sideways heart from a Skits Tony, you know that's me. And yeah, we do have each other. Let's go, baby. And by the way, Spiky, are you playing right now? I hope Spiky is here. If Spiky is still here with us, I want to know Spiky's in-game name, man, so I can add the legend too. How could I forget to ask my man for his in-game name. Again, man, I'm kind of rusty. It's not my I'm not in my prime. I have to like stream for a couple days to get back into full form. But I'll get there, my G. I'll get there. Best believe it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. All we have in front of us is time, so, you know, if we have time, if we got time, which we clearly do, then we'll get to where we need to get, baby. So after this trip, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the GE. We're going to go to the GE. We're going to sell a couple of bones. Not sell bones, sorry. We're going to sell a couple of antlers. And Pokemon Pro music, yeah. Not only is it Pokemon Pro music, it's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but it's Japanese jazz fusion. The good homies over at Fantasia Records. Let's go, baby! You got a good ear, my G Centurion. You know how it is, man. Normally, I blast a lot of like jazzy music when I stream, especially from a handful of YouTube channels that, you know, make music for us streamers. I don't know if Fantasia I don't think Fantasia makes music explicitly for streamers, but they make music that we could perfectly listen to while we stream, and it's also very nice, very safe. She's got a bunch of stuff on her channel too. She's got like Sonic, but it's jazz fusion, Donkey Kong, Super Mario, all Pokemon games, like first generation, second generation, third generation. It's a lot of stuff, man. And it's definitely stream friendly. Like, you're not going to get a strike, or you're not going to get claimed. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. Okay, last antelope before we head to the GE. And Jesus, man, I was almost dying here. 32 health. Yeah, I dare say we've made a handful. We have definitely made a handful of GP. And we have to do red Chinchompas. Oh my god, man. Red Chinchompas, huh? Not good. Well, okay. This is what we're going to do. Boom. We're going to deposit all of this stuff. And we're going to make our way into the GE. And let me wear my staff. And let me deposit all of this stuff that we're not going to need. We've got this rune pouch there. We're going to need some fire runes. Give me like 20. We're going to need more earth runes as well. Let's store them here. Yeah, I think that's good. And what else? Do we have what it takes? Do we have what it takes? I think we do. So, okay, boys. It's been a minute since we've been here to Varrock. Oh, I also want to show you guys something. You know, there's a RuneScape content creator. You guys should know who he is by now. His name is Jimmy. Maybe you know who he is. Jimmy. This guy. He makes awesome stuff, man. And look at this. Can you survive RuneScape in real life? He makes like these very interesting docu-kind videos. They're very long. This one's 31 minutes. This is better than TV, let me tell you. For us like nerds and gamers and YouTube enthusiasts, you know, a lot of people would look at like stuff like this and be like, oh my god, it's too long. But for me, the longer the better. And Jimmy released that video a day ago, maybe, or 2 days ago. If you would actually live in the land of Gielinor. So it's a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of lore and a lot of information that is just pretty cool. And, you know, I don't know too many old school, you know, content creators, old school RuneScape content creators, but, you know, I am growing to like a lot of his stuff. So good day, how may? Yeah, we're gonna make a sale here. We're going to look at this. Withdraw all but one. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gotta be noted, right? Withdraw all but one. Look at that. 4,000 freaking antelopes. We're gonna offer this. Oh my god. Are we literally gonna make 22 million right now? Oh my dear god. We made 23 million. I'm telling you, boys, this is absolutely insane. Yeah, we kind of lose a little bit of money. But that is absolutely insane. I'm telling you, man, this is freaking a lot of gold, bro. That is a lot of gold. Just from freaking antlers. So, okay, we made 23 M's. Now we need to get dragon bones. Oof. Now we can buy 7,000 at a time. Oh my dear god. 1,000 is not going to cut it. Yeah, I think we're going to go for 3,000. I think that's fair. I'm going to have to modify the offer, though. Let's see, like that. There we go. Okay, we got 3,000 bones. Yikes. And our net worth has kind of tanked. 640. That's what I kind of intend on using. Now, oof, I should have actually 100. No, that's 10,000. I should have actually kept that. Okay. And I also need a chisel. And I need this as well. So. Well, no, I need this. There we go. Because we are going to go to the Hunter Guild now. Well, I did not have this plan today, but it looks like we are going to be chiseling down a bunch of bones, 3,000 to be specific. We spent like, what, 7 mil on bones right now? That is quite intense. All right, so this. So deposit all of that and deposit the rune pouch. Do I withdraw more just in case? Yeah, I think so. So the 3,000 there, and the chisel goes there. I think 200,000 is way too crazy for all this stuff that we're gonna do, but hey, it is what it is. All right, guys. Time to get some carpal tunnel syndrome. Here we are at the Tiamat. I did not have this plan, so we got to talk to the homie. So what is this? It's actually, oh, we gotta select the bones. Yeah, we gotta select. I forgot. I am kind of out of shape, bro. And this is the name of the game. Look at that. Time to do this. This is going to be my destiny for a bit. And I imagine... yeah, this is definitely going to be my destiny for a bit. And the legendary Lean in the bazillion, baby! Welcome back to the stream, IG, and he says, Unc, how we doing? Well, we were doing magnificent, but now we're doing even more magnificent with your presence here, my G. And welcome back to the stream, my G. And hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. We just hunted antelopes for a little bit, and now we are getting a little bit of carpal tunnel syndrome. And yeah, we are we are indeed gonna get some whatchamacallit, bro. We're gonna get some we're chiseling down some dragon bones here so that we get closer and closer to 99 prayer. I saw 8 Hunter. I don't know how you do it, bro. Well, my G, the thing is, it's just a reliable way of making money, man. For me, it's one of the safest and one of the most reliable for sure. And I've done it so much that it's just good, man. It's just, honestly, it's just good stuff. And, you know, rumors say that, you know, at one point that money-making method is going to get nerfed because of the new raid that's going to be introduced. So I'm just squeezing the juice as long as I can, you know. Again, when I'm not streaming, and if you had to give me a multiple choice, like, what is my favorite gold making method? I'd say it's that. Again, I put a good playlist on, or a good album, musically speaking, and then I just do that for you know, the session. Sometimes I make a meal, sometimes I make 3, sometimes I could make 5. It really depends for how long I do it. But again, it's my preferred method of making money. So that's why I'm able to do it, because I just like it. What about you, my G Lean in stream? If you guys had a favorite way of making money in game, what would it be? I would love to know, my G. And that's good. I've been watching your videos. You look better nowadays. I'm happy for you. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, my G Lean. You know, on that subject in specific, you know, I think I'm always in a journey to just be the best version of myself, or, you know, optimize myself to be, again, the best version of me that I can be, and the happiest that I can be as well. So we're figuring it out, you know. And thank you, my G Lean. I appreciate you. And my G Seamus, he says, I prefer PVM. Hey, man, PVM is absolutely great as well. And by the way, to the big legendary big dog Seamus, welcome back to the stream, my G, and hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. God bless you, my G, and again, thank you for being here, man. And out of all the PVM methods, or all the bosses there are out there, what's your favorite boss to make some GP? I know Seamus has killed quite the many bosses in RuneScape. But there's got to be one of them. There's got to be one. You know? Like in Lord of the Rings, there is one ring to rule them all. There is one boss to rule them all. Wayne says, yeah, I'm a raid enthusiast. Brain off at Tombs of a Mascot. Let's go, baby. And Seamus says, Zura is nice and consistent. Toa is also chill. Let's go, baby. I have never done either or. And, you know, maybe one day. I know definitely one day, but when is that day? I don't know. But I can tell you that I have my sights set on whatchamacallit, bro? 99 prayer. That's my most immediate objective right now. And my big man, the legendary Xander in the building, baby. Welcome back to the stream, my G. He says, hey, Skids, how's it been? Before I answer, my man Xander, it is such a delight and delectable pleasure to see you, my G. It's definitely been a minute. And you guys are going to have to excuse me because, you know, my apologies, my Gs. The internet has just not been where it needs to be for streaming. But hey, let's see if it is right now. And, hey, man, it's been good. It's been good. I went on a short holiday. I went to the beach for a couple of days with the wife, my mom, and an aunt. It was great. And life's been good, man. But now it's even better thanks to you being here, my G. So, God bless you, my G. And I hope you're also having a beautiful day. And how have you been, my man? What's crack-a-lackin', my G? And is this prayer XP better than the house altar? I do believe it is. It's also cheaper. So, yeah, I think it is. But maybe somebody else with more experience knows how to answer that. I am not too confident in my answer. But I think we've had a couple people who've done both vouch that this is the better or the more efficient way of making getting that EXP. Not sure though. Somebody needs to confirm that for me. And Xander says, doing good. Just got back from my Disney cruise vacation. Didn't want to head home, LMAO. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, man. You know, I spent 10 days on a beautiful island called Margarita. I can show you guys what that kind of looks like, you know, where I was. So I recorded some shorts. But I was here, pretty much. Wait a second.
What am I doing right now, you might be asking?
Uh-huh.
Enjoying this beautiful view at the beach.
Yeah.
But, you know what else I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Playing some old school RuneScape, baby.
Yeah.
We're getting that good wood cutting EXP. Those trees ain't gonna cut themselves, baby. We need that XP.
Yeah.
What am I doing right now?
And look at the sunset from here.
Now, you might be asking. Check this sunset out. It's beautiful.
Damn.
But you know what else I'm doing right now? Playing some old school RuneScape, baby.
Yeah.
These trees ain't gonna cut themselves, baby. We need to get that wood cutting EXP.
I'm an idiot, man. Look at that, though. Look at that beautiful sunset, man. And it's just a lovely tropical location, man. A lot of just beaches and let me tell you, man, it was heavenly, bro. It should have worked on sailing on Mayo. Maybe, but sailing is kind of hands-on. Unless you're salvaging, you're absolutely right. Salvaging is very AFK. So I was just cutting a lot of magic trees on my, on my holiday. And if you guys want to watch more of the island, I recorded a bunch of YouTube videos. There's a couple of shorts and a couple of long-form videos. It was just a beautiful place overall. But I found out that, magic tree cutting is super AFK friendly. Like, dog. It's freaking insane. You know? So, I was very AFK. I wasn't able to, go full on RuneScape. I had other priorities on vacation. But I definitely got a lot of woodcutting EXP, so I'm like 88, close to 89. And I have a lot of magic trees, which is insane. So, yeah. And Lean says, Dragon Bones on Gilded Altar is 252 EXP per bone. In shards, it's 290 EXP per bone. Insane. Jordy says, boom, 83 thieving. Congrats, my man. That's awesome. Round of applause for the legendary Jordy on 83 thieving. Let's go, baby. That's great. Xander says, yeah, I didn't have Wi-Fi for a week. I got back and was flooded with world news as well. A lot has happened. Yeah, man, I'm in the same loop. I got back home yesterday. And, my my plans are just streaming and gaming. And I am also a bit disconnected, or significantly disconnected, from the news cycle, from what's been going on. And it's good, man, It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Seamus says, it's more cost effective, and when you have all of the shards, it's so much faster than the altars. But overall, takes a bit longer. Okay. There we go. We have verifiable information from the man, the myth, the legend. And getting the shards is the time-consuming part. Like, doing this is insane. This is absolutely insane. I also have a lot of Master Rumor bags. Those give a lot of sun-kissed bones that you can shard down. So, in theory, I don't have to spend that much money. Like, I can save up some because of Master Rumors. So, let's see. And Jason says, Later's brother got to go food shopping with the wife. All right, my G. My G, Jason. Thank you for tuning in, my man. Thank you for spending some time here with me. I love you, my G. Good luck and have fun on that grocery haul. And have a good time with the wife, man. A big hug to you and to the wife as well, man. And again, thank you, my G. I love you, bro. Stay happy, stay safe, stay cozy, my man. Yeah, this is not the most fun thing to do, for sure. This is like arguably the worst part of the thing. To just like chisel this shit down and unnote all the bones and but it's definitely worth it. Like, again, I'm 93 prayer, and it's all thanks to this method right here. And thank you, my brother. You're welcome. Love you back. Thank you, my G. I love you, my man. So, yeah, this is, not everything can be, just get the fuck out of here, bro. These NPCs sometimes, man. So annoying. And yeah, this is definitely the less fun part of the whole procedure. It's just unloading all the bones. But imagine, boys, you do this, you get 99 prayer, and you never have to think about doing this ever again, bro. So that's a good thing. That is the absolute beast mode thing. So it does take time. It's a little bit grindy. You do get a little bit of carpal tunnel syndrome. But again, like when you're into the 90 territory and you go beyond, you'll see that it is well worth it, bro. And 99 prayer has to be one of like the GOATs, because this is gonna work. 99 prayer is gonna be useful for many things, man. Especially every time that you pot, if you're like on a Slayer task or you're bossing or whatever, man. You're gonna maximize. Like that pot is you're gonna squeeze all the worth of that pot when you pop it. So it's kind of useless to like use a prayer potion when you have like level 10 prayer or something. But when you have 99 prayer, dude, it's insane. And Lean says OSRS is a grind, LOL, but it feels good when you get a goal. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And well, good morning, baby, says my G Alex. Good morning, my G Alex. Once again, my man, what is crack-a-lackin'? And hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my G. Here we are at the exposed altar, blessing dragon bones and chiseling them down for yeah, we're going to eventually whatchamacallit, we're going to eventually get all these shards, and we're going to get a few 100,000 prayer XP. I'm not sure how much. We just spent 7 mil on 3,000 dragon bones. Let's see how much that gives me. And yeah, that's what we're up to. What about you, my G? What's you up to? My G Alex, my G Lean. Talk to me, my G's. What's going on? And thinking of doing a quest while Gothic sleeps? Well, I mean, if you have the time, why not, right? Why not, my man? Why not, my G? I'd go for it. Well, if I had the time, for sure. You know, some quests are definitely more time consuming than others. I'm not sure how lengthy While Gothic Sleeps is, but oh, whoa. And I got my prayer to 80 and took a break. Yeah. It happens. I also, you could say I did the same. I got my prayer to like 93 and I took a break. But I think we're going to get 99 prayer this week, so. And then we're going to start a lengthy Slayer grind. We might get to like 80 Slayer, I don't know, maybe 90, who knows. And we're just going to be doing the same things. We're going to be playing GPscape. We're going to be chilling, hanging out with you guys, growing the channel, growing the stream. We're back, baby. And I'm just training some construction right now, says Lean. That's awesome, my man. And Drop got no time to active. What? So going to lurk. Okay, my G, drop it. Welcome back to the stream, my G. Boy, oh boy, am I happy to see the legendary drop in the Bazillion. Sending you a big hug, my G, and hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. Yeah, man. It's great, man. I've seen a lot of familiar and friendly faces. That's honestly my goal for today and tomorrow. It's just to kind of chill and talk to you guys. You know, RuneScape is just happening in the background. I'm you know, doing this, but my priority today and tomorrow is to get into the habit of streaming again. You know, again, I haven't been streaming consistently for a minute. I'm just gonna get back into shape. And next week we start business Monday. I mean, we're kind of taking care of business right now, but it's not the same. So yeah, man, and drop again, one of the legends, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking, man. Thank you for just existing, my G. I love you, bro. You know, all my G's, man. Lean, Alex, Jason, Seamus, Xander. I hope you know that I love you, man. And I hope you know that I also want the best and only the best for you, my G. Yeah, baby. So I think we're going to get somewhere around 140,000 shards. I don't know how much we're going to be able to level. Maybe one level at the very least. And I'm going to be doing in increments of 3,000 maybe. Because every time I'm doing this, I think about my G Salad, bro. I think he bought 400,000 shards more of bones that he won't ever use. Unless he wants to go like 200 million prayer or something. And I kind of want to be mindful of, you know, my limit. So I don't really want to go too hard. I just want to barely reach 99 with this method. Because I cannot imagine going over 400,000 bone shards. That is a crazy amount. You know, that is a lot of GP. That is like 20 million. More or less. Maybe even more. That kind of hurts. 20 mil? That is insane. That is absolutely insane, boys. So we're going to see. And dude, I've gotten all this crafting EXP. Chiseling down bones. Am I insane? What level of crafting am I? 67. That is insane. Oh my god. Yeah. So imagine that, boys. 67, bro. And I think I got 65 crafting. I think chiseling down rubies and sapphires and whatnot from MLM. 6-7. Yeah. Jordy. What a legend. And 6-7, baby. And yeah. Dude, chiseling down bones is insane work. Let me tell you. And Funeral Pyre might be good for prayer. Fire EXP, says Alex. And a prophet, I think you have to complete a heart diary. Maybe. Maybe, my G. And Angbai 5267. Hey man, do you remember me? I do remember you, my G, Angbai. Welcome aboard, my man. It's been a minute, my G. Welcome back to the stream, my man, Angbai. How are you doing, my G? And sending you a big hug, my man. Hopefully everything's going great, man. What is crack-a-lackin', my man, Angbai? And we're hard. And we can complete a diary, huh? And do you remember my request for a bond? I think so. I think so. Well, if I'm being honest, I do not. Your request for a bond? Huh. Is that how we met? Maybe. You're going to have to refresh my memory a little bit. You're not the only person who who requests a bond from time to time. And, well, now I can 10 bond now. Let's go, baby! Oh, man, you got a lot of gold now, man. Congratulations, brother. Let's go, man. That's insane, brother. That is absolutely insane. Congratulations, my G, Angbai. Tell me if you want one. Nah, man, we're good, my G. Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate you, though, brother. But I would rather you keep all the gold for yourself, my man. You know, if you're already subscribed to the YouTube channel and you already hang out here, that's more than I can ask for, my man. All right? Just having you here and just having you exist, man. Tell me if you want one. I'm good, my man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm great, actually. And thank you, though. I appreciate you again, my G. I really do. But if you can make use of that gold for maybe somebody else who needs it, or maybe for yourself in the future, you know, I rather you spend the money like that, bro. You know, again, you're already giving me your time. You're spending some minutes or some seconds here. That means way more worth than any bond would ever. And I appreciate you, my G. Again, the thought and the feeling counts. And again, man, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And well, I'm happy to provide to the needy. That's awesome, my man. That is awesome. Well, maybe stick around, my man. You never know if somebody might need one. But again, you know, it's kind of it's kind of a interesting thing to talk about. You know, who do you give a bond to and whatnot? And obviously, you want to have a relationship with a person, right? Because you don't know, if you don't know the person who you're giving a bond to, then you could potentially be giving a bond to somebody who either doesn't really need it, or somebody who's scamming you, or somebody who's just downright evil, right? And that's why I kind of refuse to, when people start asking for stuff and I don't know them personally, I just don't like to. But if, let's say, it's different when I have a relationship with the person who's asking. So I wouldn't bat an eye, you know, if I was to help somebody that I know from this very own beautiful community, right? You know, let's say if Lean asked me, or Alex, or Jordy, or Jason, or Seamus, and you know, I know these homies. I've known them for a while, and again, they're just like you, my G Angbai. They spend time here, and they give me a lot of joy. So why not? But when it's a complete stranger, the things change. And well, I am kind of required You know, my spiritual teacher, let's just say that he requires me to also help the needy. But again, I'm kind of selective. And by selective, I mean if I have a relationship with you, if we're friends, boom, easy. If we're not friends, if I don't know you, then, you know, it really depends. And playing RuneScape and the stream in the background. Let's go, baby! That's my G Jordy, baby. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. And well, who? If it isn't the one and only, the most legendary French Canadian in the planet, Mr. Mark. And before anything, my G, I'm going to have to exercise my anime superpowers and do the following. And Ram says, I think today is time to clean my desk and PC. You know, the quicker you do clean your desk and PC, and the sooner you do it, once you're done, you're never going to have to do it again for a minute. So I would advise you, my G Ram, to clean your desk and your PC so you don't have to do it later. The quicker you get it done, you can forget about it later. And my man Mark, you know what's funny, my G? I read and I gave a heart to the comment that you left on yesterday's stream. And I kid you not, my man, I was having a daydream because I wasn't sleeping yet. I was having like this daydream of us just hanging out together, man, and just spending time with one another, man. And I really miss you, man. I can't sustain it, he says. I literally went to sleep, my man, thinking about you, bro. And just picturing you smile, man. And us being stupid, as we often are, bro. And honestly, this was a moment that I was fiending for a while, man. Just getting to hang out with you again, my G. So now, for me, it's all been full circle. I saw my favorite French Canadian. He told me that he missed me and that he couldn't wait for tomorrow. And I'm also gonna be honest, man. I was kind of in a bind yesterday, psychologically and emotionally. I've been going through something. I might talk about it in further detail later. I don't want to talk about it right now. But let's just say it's been a bit hard for me. And when I saw your comment, my man, and when I started imagining us hanging out, again, man, I was smiling like a kid, bro. I just like a kid who got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas, and Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy X. And that kind of carried me until I went to sleep, bro. And it just made what I was going through way better, man. So to the most legendary French Canadian, aka Big Mark, 21Ds, welcome back, my man. It has been way too long. And I hope you've been having a beautiful day, a beautiful week, a beautiful month. And sending you a the biggest hug, man, that I can. And to the legendary Head Bobber as well. Hey, Skits, he says. Hey, my G. And welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. We got Mark and Hat at the same time. Insane, baby. And I can be hard for you anytime, brother. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, I am. This is great, bro. You know, you should have come here earlier. But hey, everything happens when it needs to. The timing is perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. LMAO says Lean and Alex laughing at Mark. And I'm on the agility grind. It's a tough one for sure. My brother, I'm sending you a big hug, my G Hat. That is absolutely, I know what you're going through. Again, you're talking to the fastest old school RuneScape player of all time. 99 agility. And not only that, it was the first 99 I ever got. Mark can also tell you a lot about that. Wait. Pause! So, I'm also going to bless you, my G. And may your 99 agility grind, my G Hat, go smoothly. I certainly almost, suffered from mental PTSD for a long time. Jesus Christ. That was absolutely insane. And I just woke up. I was talking shit and playing chess all night on Discord. Let's go, baby. And did you get the squirrel? Yes, I did. I got the squirrel, man. I call him Big Balls. The biggest squirrel. Big Balls, the agility squirrel. He's the only pet I have right now. And like a toy cat that Xander also gave me. I have my eyes set on some pets. Primarily Quetzin, the hunter one. But who knows when I'm going to get Quetzin. Where and what level? 98 agility, and I got him in the Ardoon agility rooftop course. It's also live on stream. If you go back to like a stream in November, around November 11th or November 10th. I can't remember what day it was exactly that I got 99 agility, but yeah. It's all caught live on stream. I remember when we got it was insane. And Ardoon is the only cozy course, to be honest. When you blitz agility from level like 50 to 99, everything starts becoming painful at one point. I'm not going to lie. Agility is insanely painful to level up. And if it wasn't because of Mark and Hans and a fellow few companions, if it wasn't for the stream, I don't think I would have ever done it. The stream carried me 100%. And I'm hoping for the pet, it would be a nice motivational boost. Well, if you're going to get it anywhere, it's got to be in the Ardoon course. And after 90, you have a big chance to roll for it. And so you were playing chess all night, huh, Mark? That sounds fun. And who are you playing with? Were you playing on our Discord or on a chess Discord? Well, where did you play and who did you play? And I'm not at Artie yet, says Hat. I'm at 87 at Relica. Okay. Well, you're at the next best thing. Got 3 more levels then to go to Artie. Okay. Well, Relica is nice. It's not as nice as East Artie, but it's the next best thing. And yeah, that was, dude. And it's a singing contest and everything. It was wild. Insane, man. Where the hell did this go down? What Discord? What Discord? I'm missing out, man. But hey, man, if you had a lot of fun, that's what counts, my G. That's what counts, my man. And 141 laps to 88. Whew! It's not that much. I think you can do that in like 2-3 hours, maybe. And I did 3 goes at Wildly Joe course last weekend, Thursday and Friday. Did 1 go each day and managed to make 5.7 mil. See. And Mark says, can't remember. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I have, dude, you're at Matland for going to the Wilderness Agility course. I hear that you even need like a bodyguard to whatchamacallit, bro, to even get in there and safely do the course. If not, people are killing you all the time, which is insane. And did you use your marks of grace for money? Yeah, I did use them for money mostly. Like, I got my graceful, and then I do have some left. I probably have like a 80 or something. I might go for a little bit more to recolor my graceful into the Varlamore set. But yeah, I spent most of my graceful marks on Amylase packs. And Mark says, my grace is surreal to hat. Absolutely. The most legendary French Canadian, man. Absolutely insane. So yeah, and I might have wanted to stick around with 200 marks of grace. I might actually at one point go back to either East Ardoon or to the Canifis one and get more marks. And mark of grace, isn't that different? Yeah. It depends on what mark we're talking about. We're talking the RuneScape mark, or we're talking the French Canadian mark, the 21Ds mark. Mark 21 Dicks of Grace. Yeah. He's got grace 21 times. I don't think you can beat that, huh? Yeah, baby, he says. Oh, man. Holy Lord. Let me tell you, boys. And you get the old full maple syrup outfit? Yeah. Absolutely right, my man. The maple syrup transmog of the original Graceful. And it adds about 21 kilograms of weight to the player. Yep. If you get that outfit and you're hanging out at a bar, and by any chance they serve you waffles or pancakes, make that 42 kilograms of weight to the player. Damn, bro. And plus 21 sex appeal. Let me tell you guys, when I was on this holiday, many were the days where, you know, the hotel where I was staying at, they had the breakfast was for free, and it was kind of like a buffet style breakfast. You had all sorts of things and ingredients and whatnot. And I always ordered, every day but one, I had waffles with maple syrup. Oh my God, man. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And Hat says poor defense stats though, and can only be used with 90 plus cooking. Yep. Absolutely. I like the lore behind that. So, yeah, man, I had did you add bacon? Yes, absolutely. Bacon, some fried eggs, some avocado sometimes, some ham, some goat cheese. There's a lot of stuff in those, in like that buffet breakfast. There were like some like healthy waffles with like Greek yogurt, pancakes. Dude, it was a blast, let me tell you. It was absolutely insane. Coffee, orange juice. Man. Good stuff, let me tell you. And controversial, but do you think the Middle East would be peaceful if they were to try bacon? I don't know, man. I have absolutely no idea. And, you know, I think if you give anybody a nice plate of waffles, bacon, and maple syrup, and put some cheese and some eggs, some ham for some protein, I think it would make anybody happy, you know. But again, I don't know why they are not allowed to eat that in the Middle East. I'm very ignorant. Maybe it's a religious thing. And I'm not gonna say, you know, again, I just don't want to have an opinion, because it's just gonna come from a very ignorant place. And I want to respect, you know, whatever belief system a person has. If it makes you hot, you know, if it makes you happy, if you're happy, you know, do you, my G, you know. So for brekkie today, I had 4 rashers of smoked bacon on buttered bread with ketchup. Nice, man. On buttered sourdough and a coffee. That sounds insane. The need to say Akbar first before the kill it, dude. What? I don't know about that either. And Blink says, yes, my family is Jewish. We don't eat pork since it's a religious thing. Same for Islam. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, the meat dude. Okay. And Het Bobber ketchup is nasty, bro. And Mark Tulin, get out, but come back. Fight me, son, he says. Well, again, bro, you know, if it's a religious thing that forbids you from eating certain things, then that's what it is. And hey, man, you know, I respect all beliefs, all religions. If you're happy, I'm happy, bro. You know. And Mark, do you do thumb war? Hat asks. Or air hockey. And I go to war in any circumstance, he says. Okay, and boys, we're almost done here. Cutting these bone shards. Oh my god, it takes a while, man. This is absolutely insane. 162,000 shards. And we have a few more of these to go. Maybe like 9 or 10. And I thought the Canadians were the friendly part of North America. I dare say that is true. It's just that when you talk about ice hockey and lacrosse and maple syrup, that's when Canadians start buffing up their muscles and getting their bows and arrows ready to go to war. And we made the Geneva Convention be a thing. We're savages, Mark says. Damn. Monster, says Hat. Absolutely. You know, I want to make there has to be a national or an international eat waffles with maple syrup day. That's what I'm about. If we can have more of that, that would be absolutely insane. And yeah, this looks like it's only 5 more times for me here. 5 more? Yeah. 4 more times after this one. And Skits, if you were to do an omelet, what you adding to it, my brother? Omelet? I guess you could have an omelet with cheese, ham, a couple of vegetables, maybe some onions, some tomatoes, maybe carrot. I don't know. Maybe carrots are kind of an odd one. Maybe bacon as well. Roast beef. I don't know. More protein in that omelet. And I'm kind of crazy. You know, I could even eat that with maple syrup. I don't know, bro. Maybe I love maple syrup way too much. But yeah, I'm not too crazy with the ingredients on my omelet. It's looking very traditional, I guess. You know. I'm eating one with goat cheese, broccoli, and onions later. Let's go, man. Let's go. That sounds delectable, baby. And nice and savory, Mark. Yeah. Goat cheese is definitely goated, bro. And not saying you're salty or anything. No. I know, my G. I know. Carrots in your omelet. Skits, get a grip, bro. I don't know, man. Yeah. I have no idea, brother. The traditional one for me is just ham, cheese, maybe some bacon. And finally we did this. Holy hell, brother. 174,000 shards. Jesus Christ. We are done. So yeah, my omelet is nothing too fancy. Again, it's like ham, cheese, tomato, and onions. I'm good. Give me a glass of orange juice and some bacon strips. Damn. We're winning. And of course, goat's cheese is goated. Yeah. Yeah. But there's something about goat cheese. I think we can all agree it's just magnificent. Now we have this. Do we have Sunfire wines? Oh, we do. Thank God we have a couple. We have a couple. Now this is where we start getting gajillions EXP. Let's go, baby. And yo, pick up the phone, says Carnage. Wazza! Wazza! And goat cheese hits different on that fresh pizza. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Now we gotta bless the wine. Oh, dear me. And this is where the madness begins, boys. We blessed. You blessed all these wines. We've got 93 prayer. Okay. We got to fill the libation bowl. This is where the money starts happening right now, boys. And yeah, goat cheese hits different on that fresh pizza. Absolutely. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, let's go for it. 600 EXP. Called blam, baby. We might get 94 today. With 170. I have to click this 1,700 times. Yeah, this is insane. This is going to be absolutely bonkers. Okay. We got that. Boom! So I guess we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing this for a while now. This is going to be the story of my life. Until we get 99 prayer, pretty much. I'm going to make sure we don't go under 600 million net. And look at that, man. Gains, says my G Jordy. Absolutely. This is the most insane way to level up prayer. Dare I say. It is just getting here, though, is a bit challenging. But, hey, it is all worth it, bro. It is very much worth it. We might get 8 mil EXP. We might actually dent 94 and some more. And it is a lot of running around. It is a lot of... Let me actually increase the volume a bit. Look at that. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Insane. Insane, bro. So, let's go bask on the shrine once. So we max prayer. Boom. Let's go back to the Quetzal. And it's just this for a while. So it is kind of... I wonder if there's a closer bank to where I want to go. Maybe there is. I haven't really investigated that, but this is kind of the route. And I think we're going to need more blessed wines. I think we're going to need more Sunfire wines. Which might be a thing. But I think we definitely get we get 94 easy today with what I got right now. At least when it comes to bone shards. So, boom. It's just that for the stamina aspect, this is kind of annoying. Because there is a lot of running around. You need like an extended stamina potion, or you need something to bypass all this running. But here we go again. Boom. Fill the bowl. And get that good prayer EXP, baby. 600 per click. Absolutely insane. This is absolutely crazy. This is like 1.2 million prayer EXP an hour or something. You could definitely do this in, like, if you had the resources and you were already like prepped up, you could definitely level prayer in a day. Easy. If you had all the bone shards chopped, if you had the wines blessed and stuff, you would easily do this. And it's sexy time. Yeah, it's sexy gains time, baby. Getting that prayer EXP, baby. 7.6 mil. 7.67. Yeah, this is absolutely cracked out. Perhaps the best part of the grind is getting here. It is intense clicking. I will say that. Perhaps way too intensely. But between this or like doing the blessed bone shards, this is better. Like, this is less this is less carpal tunnel syndrome. So, yeah, we are probably going to get almost 6.7 EXP. 6.699. Jesus. Very close. And I'm praying for your D pause. What? The Mad Lad? What is that? How could you be praying for my D? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, baby. Jesus. But, well, it's Mark we're talking about. Anything goes, huh? Anything goes. Yeah, I think I might pop a potion. I might pop it because this is Yeah, I'm gonna pop a dose. Boom. I'm gonna pop that dose, baby. Gonna get extendo here. Is this Sunfire wine? Yeah. So I also need to go buy some potions later. Or I need to make them. I don't know if I can make them actually. No, I don't think I have the herb lore level. I have 59 herb lore. I suck, man. I need to get that done. So we blast this. And we need to get the libation thing. And the anime supervillain is waking up just like your just like you, pause. Insane then. Not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. 7.7 million, baby. That is insane. Yeah, we're definitely getting 94. We're getting 94, bro. And I think what I'm going to be doing for a minute now, you know, getting gold, making GP relaxes me, and doing this is quite the opposite. It's just like, it's just too click intensive, man. It's just absolutely insane. Which reminds me, I need to go find my eye drops. I do not know why I do not have my eye drops here. And I do have, like, spares. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drip, drop my eyes. This is absolutely goated, bro. Wow, that feels better. That feels way too good. And I know other ways to get carpal tunnel syndrome. Uh-oh. I wonder what those methods involve, huh? Alright, we're definitely going to need, yeah, we're going to need more Sunfire wines. So I'm going to have to do those. How much is it? 7.9 mil? Okay. We got 93 prayer. Yeah, we're going to definitely need a lot of stuff here. And it's the legendary Big Gucci Cody, a.k.a. Lytical Sins in the Bazillion, baby. Let's go. And welcome back to my G, Big Gucci Cody, baby, a.k.a. Lytical Sins in the Bazillion. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my G. What is crack-a-lackin', my brother? And boy, oh boy, am I happy to see my mans. What is going on? And what can I tell the legendary Cody in advance? Well, we're back to live streaming again. We've been on a hiatus for way too long because of the internet. But we also just came back home from a vacation or a holiday. And my man says, jealous of that beach life? Hey, man. Believe me. You don't really need to be too jealous. Because I think beaches are accessible to many. And if you guys ever want to come down to Margarita Island, it's a very, very popular tourist destination here. It's just that, as all things, you just need a bit of money, man. That's it. But if you, I don't know, maybe you can have like a very decent vacation with like $3,000. $3,000 for like 10 days? Maybe that's even way more money than what you really need. But you know, considering a lot of us have, you know, we're either wifed up or girlfriend up, we're just cuffed, bro, you know? We're just cuffed. We're in relationships. You can't think of just a vacation for one. You got to think about a vacation for two. Maybe sometimes even three. You know what I'm talking about, baby. And Mark says, come at my beach. It's 5 degrees and grim. So, yeah, nobody's going to go to a Canadian beach. It's not happening. You're going to go to a beach near the Caribbean or somewhere tropical and nice. And, yeah, man, you know, I think, I dare say, like, is going to the beach, like, perhaps, like, the most popular vacation of them all? I don't know. That would be a very interesting subject to explore. But my point is, you don't have to be too jealous, man. I think whenever you have some time, and whenever the finances work, just be like, hey, wife, hey, girl, let's go to the beach for a few days. Bam. And I think it's an accessible plan for, you know, at least like the working man or the working lady. And what am I doing? Oh, yeah, we got to go back. And when do we spend 6 months there? When we do, we spend 6 months there? That's what you mean? My G Mark? What the hell? What? I'm kind of confused. And Linical says, we're entwined with a beautiful thing that has been given to us. That thing is called life. I think if you consider camping a vacation, might have the beach be. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. You are absolutely right. You know, everybody's, let's say now that we're talking about a favorite place. And I think everybody's favorite place is different. You know, some of us enjoy the beach. Personally, that's like my favorite place. But, you know, the mountains is also pretty good. You know, a snowy mountain is also pretty cool. Lakeside is also very nice. Countryside is also very nice. I also like the city. It really depends. But, yeah, I bet you can have wherever your favorite place, whatever your favorite place might be, if you go there, you're just going to have a beautiful and splendid time, right? And 6 months at the beach, bro? What? And my favorite is honestly home. You know, home is actually also very, very nice too. You pour some. Oh man, I thought I was going crazy here. I thought I was gonna get trolled or something, bro. Maybe I overestimated how much we can get with all of this. Maybe we're going to get like 9 million EXP? I don't know, man. I definitely know we're going to have enough to level up for sure. And then see. And well, if I'm spending 6 months at the beach, I would be in heaven. I would be in heaven. I just need some good Wi-Fi, some good internet, and a nice and cozy place. So, you know, I talked about it in, Jesus Christ, Skits. Spent like 10 stamina being useless. I made a YouTube video. I think matter of fact, it might be the last YouTube video, long form, on the channel. I want to retire my wife and I at the beach. This one right here. Pretty cool video. If you guys have 20 minutes to spare, or if you're going to eat food in front of the tablet or the PC, and you need a good YouTube video to watch, watch that one. And yeah, I think I'm quite certain that where I want to spend, you know, my retirement, let's say, is somewhere very close to a beach or in an island, or. And seen them all already, my brother. Great videos. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. And 6 months at the beach, then 6 months in Canada. This is that's also beautiful. The only downside for me, you know, 6 months in Canada and 6 months at the beach, is the traveling. I imagine the plane ride is going to be pretty lengthy. But hey, you know, 1 day of traveling doesn't really matter if you're going to spend 6 months in heaven. But yeah, so long story short, I think I know where I want to retire. And it is by the beach. That would be insane. So if I could have my home, a cozy place, good internet, good housing, comfortable beds, just a nice, kind of like an office room, like the one I'm in right now, and in a room for the wife, you know, and to have her like office, or her hobby, her own gamer cave. She's not a gamer, but you know what I mean. Blessed bone shards. What the fuck is that? I had more blessed bone shards. I did not know that. Insane. So, yeah. You know, and if everything works out according to plan, and let's say in like 10 years, 20 years, we have a few coffee shops. I would love to have a coffee shop in Canada, the U.S. That would give me more of an excuse to go visit you guys and hang out with Mark IRL. And wherever we're going to open the cafes, you know, that'd be insane. And my ideal vacation, says my G Linical, is a remote getaway from everything I already have access to. Let's go, baby. That's nice. If you give me a nice environment, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, as soon as the G Linical said camping, you know, I like forests too, and or the quiet countryside. Then go hiking and stuff like that. You give me a good natural environment. You give me good friends. Say all the homies that are watching right now and myself. We got 9 homies. We're camping. We're at the beach. We're at the snowy mountains. We're at the Grand Canyon. I don't care. I'm going to have a blast, bro. And I could work from anywhere with internet. I don't care. Yeah. Same here. So it's important to have internet close by so that I could, you know, take care of YouTube at least for like 4 hours. I could stream for 4 hours every day and then focus on, you know, just having fun. And Linical says, give me a hut in a rainforest for about a week. The ambience noise is too sinful. Yeah. Hey, man. Absolutely. A giveaway in-game GP. Oh, we've done those before. We might have a giveaway soon. Who knows? And we got level 94, baby. Let's go. Now we're going to squeeze the juice all the time now. Oh, yeah. I think we're definitely... We might even get 95. I don't know about that. And Blink says, my man Blinks in the Brazil tonight. Did I say hi to Blinks? I do not think I gave my man Blinks, the most legendary Blinks in the planet, a big hug and one of these. To my man Blinks, my brother, my legend, my companion, my friend. Welcome back. And hopefully you, my G Blinks, hopefully you're having a big waffle day, baby. How could I be so rude? You guys can grab a belt, the belt that you have, or an object that you have close by, and start hitting me with it for being so rude to such a darling and to such a legend, man. What the hell was going on with me? Again, guys, I gotta apologize, man. I'm rusty. It's been a minute since I've last streamed. You know, I'm gonna get back in form, believe me. But it might take a minute. Might take a minute, my G. And Grant says, Hat Bobber, thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. Where the hell are my wines? Here we go. And big hug to the homie Skits. One back to you, my G. And Hat says, so Skits, how much is 99 prayer going to cost you? I don't know, man. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. But I think it's got to be like somewhere between like 60 mil and 80 mil. I don't know, man. Again, I'm stupid. I should be tracking, or it would be nice to track how much I've been, spending. But again, I am an idiot, so I don't. I have like a rough estimate. I don't have an exact number per se. But yeah, it's gonna be some GP. It's definitely up in like the 60 mil territory, 60 to 80 mil, maybe more or less. And I have a giveaway IRL, first come, first served. Uh-oh. Mark is making it enticing to go to 99 traveling and 99 French Canada, and 99 first come, first serve with Mark. Kind of curious. And what is the next 99 after prayer, says my G Hat? I don't know. I think we're gonna go on this very long Slayer grind. We might work on Slayer for a minute. Then maybe like 5 days a week we're gonna be, or 4 days a week we're gonna do Slayer. And and can I vote for runecrafting next 99? You can. I guess if you guys want to see me do runecrafting, I'm gonna have to finish or start Sins of the Father. Because that is a must. That is a must for runecrafting. We need to unlock blood runes. We need to definitely unlock blood runes, so that is something that we need to keep in mind. And, Sins of the Father, getting there is going to progress my account a bit more. We're going to have to level up some stuff. We're going to have to level up some quests and do some crazy-ass crafting or herb lore. I don't know. I don't even know what the requirements for Sins of the Father are, but we gotta do a lot of stuff. And here we take a break from walking. Because, oh my, we have to do this. We need jugs of wine. Oh my dear God. So we're gonna have to make jugs. Enter amount 14. And use grapes. All. We're going to have to... We're going to have to make these jugs of wine. A lot of them. Because we're going to need a lot of them to make Sunfire wine. Uh-oh. So, okay. Next 99, rune crafting. Interesting. Well, if you guys want me to do rune crafting, I'll go for it. At least I'll definitely, you know, try my best at, you know, going for the grind. You guys know that when I lock in, we mean business, baby. So, like, I'm not playing around, baby. I am not playing around. And, I can see some of the frames are kind of dropping right now. It might be... My apologies if the frames are kind of dropping from the stream. The internet is like kind of fluctuating. Well, again, guys, you're going to have to excuse me if the internet is kind of ish for some parts. You know, it doesn't look like it, but it kind of does at the same time. Well, we went over this, boys. You know, I'm gonna risk. Let me also put this there. This, no. There we go. There we go. I like that. So if the internet just starts getting choppy, it is what it is. And I guess this is also... Dude, how do I have 4,000... Ava gave me all of these, right? All these jugs of water and all these all these grapes. This is absolutely great, by the way. You're gonna need a lot of grapes and a lot of jugs of wine if you're gonna get the Varlamore prayer method. And not only that, then you're gonna need a lot of antlers, and you're going to need a lot of again, these jugs. Do we drink or do we use? Yeah. Okay. Well, 94 prayer, huh? So yeah, we will decide as a community what happens. I think, again, what I personally want to do is take care of 99 prayer, make a little bit more GP. I want to... You know, I'm always playing GP, skateboards. Gotta make that GP. Yeah. And then, you know, Slayer's just gonna take such a long time that I think it's gotta be Slayer, bro. It's gotta be Slayer. It's gotta be Slayer. Yeah, for sure. What do you guys think about that plan? 99 prayer. We already have 99 strength, so we're going to hit hard on Slayer. We're going to probably hit the hardest. We're going to hit so hard, bro. And 19,000, 1,600. And 99 sexy jutsu, says Mark. 99 sexy. I think we already got 99 sexy though. right? 99 sexy, baby. How many do we have? 158? Nah, man, we got to do way more. We got to do way more. We got to have like 300 jugs or something. And 99 over 9,000. Maybe. I think I'm also going to, you know, in some days I'm gonna play, you know, I have not stopped. I mean, I kind of took a break from Pokemon, but you know, we're still gonna be playing Pokemon in the afternoons. And yeah, I think it's back to business. I might only stream in the mornings some days, so I can, you know, I want to focus again. I want to go on this like arc of, you know, taking care of my body and just walking a lot and potentially doing other kinds of content. But I'm definitely going to stream every single morning. There will be some mornings where after lunch, I might play Pokemon. And then after I'm done Pokemon, or after I'm done with my like lunch break, I'm just going to go out, do exercise, walk. And yeah, but we're definitely going to be focusing on this 100%. You know? The name of the game is YouTube, baby. I'm going to take a chill over the weekends, but I think we're going to go back. We're going to come back to daily streams every single day. That's what I want the most. That's what I definitely want to do the most. So, you know? I was on such a like a momentum like a month ago. And now, you know, plans have kind of changed. And it's just different. It's just different. But where is this? Okay, I think oh wait. How many do I have? 242? Let's make a few more. But yeah, the plan is we're going hard again, boys. We're going hard. We are going absolutely dummy. I mean, it's always been the plan, but again, I just had to get nerfed by I had to get nerfed by the internet, man. And we're going hard at Megapause. Yeah, we're going dummy hard, bro. We're going dummy. We're going just dummy hard, bro. Okay, I think this one and the next one is gonna be the last batch of wines that I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna do Sunfire. I'm gonna lace them up, and then we're gonna go back to getting that Prairie XP. This is kind of fascinating for me because, you know, I remember that the more I do this, it's just like my homie Ram. He was like, I don't know if I should clean my computer or my desk today. If you do that right now, you don't have to think about it doing it later because you already took care of it. So this is arguably very tedious. Let's actually go for one more. One more, boys. One more, and then we're going to lace the wine with the splinters. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It is sexy time. Okay. Yeah, we got this now. Boom. Oh my god. Yeah, we need the pestle and mortar, bruh. Oh my dear. That is absolutely right. Where is this? Got one right here. Okay. I forgot. Yeah, this is carpal tunnel syndrome at its finest, man. This is insane. And oh yeah, sexy time. Yeah, I forgot this happens, and sometimes the splinters, I can actually drink the wine accidentally, which is a big no-no. But hey, it is part of the grind, bro. We just gotta do this. We just gotta do this, man. There we go. It's unbelievable how kind of tedious this whole thing is. It's a whole like system, bro. But yeah, the sooner we get this done, the better. Okay, nothing interesting happens. Good. Now we are over 100 jars. Oh yeah, and this music is kind of sexy time, huh? Oh yeah, sexy time. Time to get sexy, baby. Oh yeah. I'm already naked, bro. It's on, bro. Yeah. Pause. Yeah, baby. You know what time it is. It's time to get some of that sexy time. Yeah. Oh man. Again, wow. This is definitely just a long process to get to this point. It is a lot of moving parts. The antlers, the sunfire wine, the sunfire wine, all this stuff. Jesus, baby. Okay, 92. We can do a couple more. Oh my god. Carpal tunnel syndrome incoming hot. Jesus. 66. One more after this then. It's a long process to get to this point. A lot of moving parts. Oh my god. This is what I mean, bro. I always drink one of those. This is my bad though. Sometimes it's like my mouse acting up. Sometimes it's just me misclicking things. There we go. Okay, one more. Now, in theory, we could actually do one more. Actually, hold on. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on to these. So do that, do this, and do that. There we go. Yeah. Finally. We can go back to get the EXP. Oh. This is very, very tedious. Let me tell you, this is insane. And try the wine, Clockwork Orange reference. No one will get, but I don't care. I certainly don't. I need to watch Clockwork Orange again at one point. I've only watched. I think I've only watched it twice during my lifetime. We were talking about movies earlier, Mark, when you weren't here yet. And over the break, I watched. Have you watched Castaway? The movie by Tom Hanks, where he's involved in this plane accident, and then he gets stranded in the middle of nowhere on the ocean, and then he has to basically live on an island for many years. I didn't. You should watch it, man. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Castaway by Tom Hanks. It's also got many memorable moments and many meme-worthy moments as well. I think you would like it a lot. So I'm not going to talk too much about the movie then. And by the way, you are... Talk to me about Black Clover, bro. Where are you in Black Clover? What's going on? What's going on in Black Clover, my G? We need to know. We need to know what's going on. And I'm at episode 95. Yeah, but what's going on? What's happening plot-wise? What's happening plot-wise? Because you tell me episode 95, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. That's why I need you to refresh my memory. I need you to refresh my memory, Monsieur Mark. Well, we got all these jugs, baby. Let's bank. Let's get more. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need way more stuff. And the buddies that were chosen are going to attack the third eye people. So Asta probably has a pretty impressive form right now. If he's getting paired up with the water wizard, the girl who has a kind of crush on him from the water family or whatever, or the Miraleon, I don't know what's going on. I gotta get on my Black Clover stuff again. I have not watched Black Clover in such a long time. And kind of have a crush on him. She's wetter than a Vaporeon. Hey, man, you know, at least where I'm at right now, or when I can't even remember when was the last time I read a chapter of Black Clover, bro. But you know she has a crush on him, or she likes him. But she's kind of like a, I don't want to say the B word. She's kind of bitchy, right? She's kind of a smart ass. But, you know. And I forget what her name is. It's not Marl, or what is it? Is it Marl? I don't know what it is. It's funny, though. It's funny. Black Clover, bro. There's a lot of things I need. Dude, again, like the last time I ever watched an episode, or, you know, I vividly remember one scene, but I just don't want to spoil that for you because it's actually insane. Like, it's absolutely brutal, bro. And in the best way possible. It's like something that happens that is just beyond insanity. I don't remember if that happens at that point in the anime. Maybe it happens later in the manga, or maybe it happens later in the anime. But yeah, if I say anything, then it's gonna spoil you, and we don't want that now, do we? We don't want to spoil the marque. We don't want to spoil the monsieur. But hey, man. Yeah, Black Clover is pretty good. You know, not bad, not bad. When it comes to shonen, I think Black Clover is pretty interesting. And that music is lit. It's kind of like creepy, right? It's Pokemon. It's what specifically? The Old Chateau, or capture the flag underground. There we go. And that's where we're gonna go. Oh man, getting that juicy EXP, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Now we have to click over 1,010 times. Now we have to... Is it 99,000? Yeah, 99,000. 995, 4, 3, 2, 1. 990 clicks left worth of EXP. Is that a level? Maybe we get to level 95. That would be huge. Oh yeah. 1/6 of my beatbox battle, you promised? Well, to watch YouTube videos, we're gonna have to see. I know. I owe you one, for sure. We're gonna have to see when it's time. Okay. Okay, man. Dude. Oh, yeah. Sexy time. I think I'm gonna get a new ISP for sure. Definitely gonna get a new ISP. Or I don't know, actually. I don't know, man. We got good internet. It's just I don't know what the F is going on. But I think, you know, the stream quality has been behaving, right? It's not bad, right? It's not bad, is it? I don't think so. Like, it dips down sometimes, but I think overall the internet has been incredibly good today. Is that my wife? Wait a second. ¿Dónde estás tú? Bueno, yo puedo bajar en 5 minutos. Dale, mi amor. Besito.
That was the wife, baby.
And there was a window of like 1 minute with minor lag overall, says Mark. Well, that is certainly not very good. But you know, I will take that. It has been behaving better. So like I might just pull off the stream. If it does get insufferable though, then what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch ISPs. But I think we can work with what we got right now. And yeah, I think we can work with what we got. And but yeah, we will see. We will see. We will see. It's gonna be take it day by day, step by step, minute by minute thing. And it's fine. Stop being a perfectionist. Okay. Okay. Well, your opinion, Mark, or your feedback is the one that I value the most, let me tell you. Because we're doing all of this. And believe me, I'm a happy camper. I'm happy that this is what's, you know, kind of been happening. This is what kind of mutated, because this has been a process. You know, me streaming or me being a full-time live streamer. It's been accidental. I never saw this planned, if I'm being honest. And we're here 110%. Mostly because of you, my G. So, you know, I have a few rules. Like a few commandments for myself. Number one, always do this with love. Number one, keep my day ones happy. And by day ones, I mean Mark. You, my G. And number three, have fun. And, you know, be open to number three again. Be open-minded and be willing to try new things out. Not just play one game. Maybe play many games. And you know, as we were doing before. And believe me, I am gonna play Pokemon. I'm just gonna get back into the groove. But just you being here, my G. And it's been more than a year now at this point. So I know that if you're happy, I'm happy too. You know? Like, you being here means something, and it's very important. Again, you're not just an ordinary guy. You're not just an average Joe. You're my man, bro. So I know that if you're happy, then we're doing something right. And that's the plan. That's the plan. We already celebrated 1 year. We're going to celebrate 2 very soon. And hopefully we celebrate 3, 4, 5. You know? I don't want to go anywhere, my man. Like, I don't. And you know, we got plans. It just really depends on how things are and how things play out in the future. But I love you, my G. You know? You're not just, again, you're not just a viewer or a subscriber, or nah, man. You're my brother, my man. And you give me a reason to be. You give me a reason to wake up every single day, man. I don't know how many times those comments that you left way back in the day. Hey, when's the next stream? When's the next stream? When's the next stream? You know, I can say genuinely that you gave me purpose, man. You gave me a reason to be. And here we are, you know. I never had something like this planned. I never knew I was going to be a live streamer, or that I wanted to. And, you know, here we are. So it was like September 2024, you were playing Chrono Trigger. Wasn't it when I went to Spain, bro? Spain for sure. I know it was in Spain. Or was it September? Wasn't it like November, bruh? Or maybe even December? I don't know, man. I know you figured out the date. I know you went back. Dude, we should have wrote that down, bruh. I remember you did look for that specifically, bro. And you started before going to Spain. I did. Oh, man. So, yeah, my G, you know, it's not, you know, I just know it's in the DNA. It's a no-brainer for me. If you're here, then we're doing something right, and that's what we got to do, man, you know? We got to stay true to being a G. We got to do it with love. We got to have fun. Got to be open-minded, bro. That's it. And then we'll play it. We'll play it day by day, stream by stream, minute by minute. And I think we you know, we're in the works of something nice. We got something beautiful going on here, and we just gotta keep building day by day. You know. So it's crazy, my G. It's crazy. It's honestly insane. And I can tell you, my man, that I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, right now, the same way I recorded that video, that I just know I want to retire. Or I want to be by the beach eventually. You know, 20, 30 years from now. I know that this is what I want to do for a while, man. For years. You can call it live streaming. You can call it YouTube. But I think it's transformed into, you know, I think it changes every day, but you know, YouTube's the name of the game. And then let's see what happens. Like I have a lot of plans. You know, we've spoken about many of them. But you know, we also have to consider a reality where they don't happen, because you never know what's in store. Like, I could be delusional 100%, and I think I am to a certain extent. Like, I do believe myself to be at a certain moment in time where, like, I've already conquered what I wanted to conquer in YouTube and in content creation. But the reality is I'm not there yet, you know? So I don't really want to, like, overpromise or oversell something. But believe me, I am delusional. Like, I'm going to make it work one way or another. And if I don't, then, you know, at least I gave it my fair shot. And you can call it sexy time too. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's just, again, I don't see myself doing anything else. I'm not happy. Like, I in this one life that I have, you know, I do want to give it my best. I really want to give myself the time, and I want to give it my everything. I really want to make this work. And if everything happens the way I kind of envision it, then this is gonna, like, transcend the internet one day. And again, we've talked about the coffee shops we want to open in the future and stuff. Maybe we have other businesses. But, you know, I see myself very intertwined with our community, my G. You know, and again, you're not a normal guy, bro. Like, or the relationship that you and I have, it's not a normal one. And I don't want it to be a normal one either, man. I want to, like, you genuinely, Mark, you're a blessing in my life, my G. You're an angel. There's my wife. Termino en 3 minutos. No, espérame aquí. ¿O está Carlito? Ah, bueno, dale. Yo bajo ahorita en 3. Okay. There's the wife. Uh-oh. So, again, man, you're not, you know, there's plans, baby. Gracias, mi amor. She brought me some coffee, too. Beautiful wife. Beautiful day, beautiful wife. And I love you, my man. You know, I love you, brother. That's the truth, man. I love you, bro. Like, you make me so happy, my G. That I just want to give it back, man. I just, you know. And we definitely met thanks to YouTube, thanks to Chrono Trigger, and thanks to me streaming it. But that's where it started. That's not where it ends. So, and for me, man, one of the most important things is to just make sure you're happy and you make sure you're good, my G. Because again, man, you kind of saved me, bro. There was one day, maybe I was not sure of who I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. Like, I had ideas, but I was not certain, you know, 100%. And now I know. Like, I know what I want to do. And I know who I want to give my time to. I know now where I want to pour my love into and my energy and my attention, my focus. And even if it doesn't work, even if we don't get 10,000 subscribers or 100,000, like this means the world to me, my G. And again, it's just a blessing. It's just crazy to spend time with you every single day, man. And I really miss you, my G. I did. Like, I was struggling, bro. I was suffering. One day, I asked my wife how bad it got, man. Like, I was struggling for real, bro. Being so gone from the YouTube channel and from streaming, and like being away for a minute, like made me realize how badly I missed it and how lucky I am, bro. And yeah, man, you know, I don't have to think about anything, my G. I just have to go. I just have to go. I hate thinking. I don't like thinking. That stops me from doing. I don't have to think anything either. I just know that I'm where I need to be. I want to be here. Seeing you every single day makes me happy. I want you to be happy, and I want every person who spends time here with me, and in the world in general too, man. I just want the world to have a lot of love, and everybody who spends time here to also have a lot of love. And you know, I keep things simple. I don't want to complicate anything. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you do, what you don't do. If you like anime, if you don't. If you play RuneScape, if you don't. I just genuinely want you to be happy and have a lot of love in your life, man, you know? The most amount of love. Can never go wrong with that, man. So, that's what this is for me. Streaming, YouTube. Connects me with all these things. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to call it a day for now. It is Saturday. You know, normally on the weekends we kind of chill for a minute. And, but I think I'm going to have lunch, and then I'm going to come back. Might hang out with the wife, and I might actually also game and be here. So, Mark, if you're going to be around, or if anybody's going to be around in a few hours, we'll talk on Discord. Maybe we can play some Counter-Strike 2, or maybe we could just chill and hang out, B-boys. Spend time as a family, as a community. I'm down. I'm back. And, yeah, you know, I hope everybody who's listening to me right now, and Mark especially, I hope you're in your happy, safe, and cozy place. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting my dream and for spending some time with me, man. I love you, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. We're back to streaming every single day. And yeah, man, I hope I can see you soon. And if I don't, a big hug. Come back, Poppy, fix my headset. Let's go, baby. All right. Give me like 2 hours, maybe 1 hour and a half. Have Discord open or have Steam open. I'll reach out to you in either or. My wife, bro. So yeah, I'll see you guys. And Mark, Steam, Discord, Steam. And to everybody out there, have a beautiful day. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. And in the meantime, stay happy, stay safe, stay cozy. Big hug. I love you.